In the fields of Poteet where the sun beats down.
I might have been muted. Can you guys hear me?
Strawberries ripe and wearing their red gown. We dream in the rose, the future in bloom. With every sweet harvest, we'll break through the gloom. With dirt on my hands, I rise from the pain. So here's to the passion, the joy that we find. In the rhythm of hard work, we leave fear behind. Strawberry fields, oh, they're calling our name. In the warmth of Poteet, we'll light up the flame. Each morning is hope as the dewdrops gleam. Together we toil for a common dream. Days may be tough, but we won't retreat. In the heart of Texas, we'll find our beat. With the lift of our spirits, we'll conquer the night. So here's to the passion, the joy that we find. In the rhythm of hard work, we leave fear behind. Strawberry fields, oh, they're calling our name. In the warmth of Poteet, we light up the flame. Embrace the struggle, let your spirit fly. In the fields of bleach for the sky. Embrace the stubble, let your spirit fly. In the fields of Poteet, we'll reach for the sky.
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait, did it?
It looks like you're muted, Pat.
Hey, Joe.
Hey. Hey, guys. Now I can
How's
hear
it
you.
going?
Good.
Hey,
How are you
welcome
guys
to
doing?
We're doing great.
Great.
I think
Well,
we
thanks
got
for
Donovan
having me
there.
on.
I'm about to be on.
We're almost got Donovan on, but everybody, welcome to SoTex. We have all of our guests on at once, which we've never really done before. Donovan on.
Yeah, I'm on.
But I'm gonna have Donovan walk us in. Joe, welcome to the camera.
Joe, welcome
Hey, good to be
to
here, guys.
our very special, what is it, our fifth show? Sixth show. So we actually have a plaque that we made up for you. It's still in the raw form. We're going to recycle it out of plastic containers, and it's going to look really nice. Just trust me. Take my word for it.
Awesome.
You and I, okay, so first of all, you are a meteorologist, correct?
Yes. Meteorologist at Fox San Antonio and News 4 San Antonio.
Right. So that's fantastic. So in your travels of studying meteors and meteorites, that part where you and Bruce Willis are on the meteor, and that was pretty cool. I think that was cool. Rockhound was there.
Yeah.
That big dude. He passed away. Anyways, you and I have something in common.
What's that?
You want to know what that is?
What's that?
Right. It's behind this shield.
Oh, I know what it is. Yep, I know what it is.
Hey, that's awesome.
That's
You got a
right,
better
man.
shirt than I do.
I used to fly the colors too, man. I was in that acquisition when Fox purchased WOAI. It was like the
Back when
most.
the
It
fire
was like the
happened.
coolest thing that I had ever experienced to be with all the talent from WOAI as well as Fox at the time. So yeah, I wanted to be a meteorologist, and I had my own my own tape. Hey, welcome everybody to the Donovan Weather Show. Today we're going to have winds heading out of the east at about 10 miles an hour. For those of you who are looking to go surfing tomorrow, too bad. The actual rising tide is actually going to be coming in. Also, if you're worried about the sneezing, ragweed is up 1,000%. Back to you guys in the studio.
Hey, that's great. You're a natural. Hey, we need some weather help. You can come on up, help us out anytime you want.
So can you submit that video clip to whoever's in charge now? Because I know it was like at one time it was like somebody really high up there, and then they left, and then it was just like some random guy that came in off the bus station that was running the shows. It was weird. It was cool. We had the coolest show
It
ever.
switches all the time. We just got a new news director like 3 days ago, so I'll
Okay.
clip it. I'll send it his way. You could start next
Thanks,
week.
man. I got a question. That's what everybody wants to know right now is what is the weather doing in our portion of Texas? We're seeing lightning strikes. We're seeing high wind, precipitation. What is going on?
Hey, we like to see that. We're seeing some good rain right now. Scattered showers for the rest of the night, probably till about 11 midnight or so. Severe weather chances. The best chance is going to be along the Rio Grande, Eagle Pass. They have a flash flood warning actually right now. But just some soaking rain for most. So not a whole lot of rain. Most areas will see less than a half an inch, but areas out west may see 1 to 3 or even more inches, especially in Eagle Pass where it's been a few thunderstorms the past few hours. So we're not complaining. We need the rain because after this, maybe an isolated shower tomorrow and Saturday, but we're dry. We're in the mid to upper 90s next week, pushing 100. So
wow,
it's that time of year.
Yeah, no. Speaking of that time of the year, I have a couple of questions for you from some of our viewers. And by viewers, I mean my neighbor Roberto, who watches all the time. He loves weather. He loves everything. He loves everything weather. Let me see if we can get this here. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. A couple of questions for you. I'm going to ask you, is it real or is it not real? And these are meteorological terms, okay?
Oof.
First term.
I'm on the spot.
El Nino.
El Nino, that's a real term.
Oh, it's real?
It's
y'all,
real.
We all agree?
Hey, for those
Very good, very good.
For those of you that don't habla español, that means the Nino.
The Nino. I didn't know. I'm coming to find out a lot of things about this guy. Two. El Sol. S-O-L. El Sol.
Isn't that the sun?
Yeah, the sun, right? Two.
Joe's fluent also.
I'm learning my Spanish.
And it's a beer.
Third term. La Niña.
That's a real term too. It goes with El Nino.
It's the feminine version of El Nino.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay. The last one, and I think maybe only people in Poteet know this. El Wowie. El Wowie.
That's a one I don't know. I think you might have
Is it
stumped me
made
there. I have never heard of it.
It sounds made up, doesn't it?
It does sound made up.
It does sound made up. Wowie is a fantastic musician who plays with David Ligasi, Los Musicales. He also has a shop downtown, and he has the most fantastic shaved ice creams and ice cream cones and snow cones, probably in this portion of North America.
Yeah.
Probably America. It's good stuff,
sounds
man.
good.
It is great stuff.
Need that for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're gonna need them next week. Have you ever heard of a weather ladder?
No.
Me neither. But you climb it. Yeah. Okay.
We need the
Next
drums.
one. What do meteorologists wear underneath their clothing?
Nothing.
Underwear.
Yay.
I'm so sorry, Joe. I'm so sorry.
These are great.
I think
Okay.
we're ready to move forward.
Yeah, let's move forward, man. It's time for a station identification and a sip of our favorite beverages.
Well, guys, welcome to the show. After that nice long walk in, Joe, good to see you again. Joe, we're happy to have you on. But first
Thanks for having me, guys. Great to be here.
People that don't really know who you are, can you tell us? You did tell us who you work for. Can you tell us how you got there, education-wise, and your path to get there?
Yeah, so I'm originally from the Chicago area, outside Chicago. Grew up there, went to the University of Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner, which is probably controversial down here.
It's much better than
So I went to OU for 4 years, and then after I was in Oklahoma, I decided to come to this side of the Red River, and I've stayed here for 6 years now. So I've been in San Angelo, spent a few months in Corpus Christi, and then to San Antonio. So I've been around Texas a lot. My wife is from Dallas, so we have most of Texas covered now.
What are the calls for the Corpus Christi channel?
What was the Corpus Christi channel? Was that the question? Sorry, you cut it in and out. I was at KIII in Corpus Christi.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I used to live in Corpus for a brief moment. It was more of a probation thing, but anyways, I couldn't leave. Regardless.
Could you get the news?
At what age did you know that you wanted to become a meteorologist?
I was 7. Me and my mom were I don't know what we were doing. We were out and about, and there was a tornado warning, and the sirens went off. We had to take shelter. We went to the nearest location that we could see, and it was a Dunkin' Donuts, and they had everybody go in like the freezer section, and I just remember that pretty vividly. And then after that, I've been interested in weather, and I've watched the Weather Channel for growing up. Used to follow the storms coming in, and ever since then, I wanted to be a meteorologist.
That's fantastic, man. I love your conviction. At 7, I wanted to be on the cast of Gilligan's Island.
Well, I wanted to be an astronaut, so it goes with your meteor thing too. That was, I think, the first thing I wanted to do.
Elon
and I was
Musk,
like, yeah, I'll stay here.
He's making those things happen. So yeah, your second dream might come true.
Yeah,
Me being on Gilligan's Island, it's probably not going to happen.
We could take you to the coast and leave you at an island. Just call it Gilligan if you want.
That's fine, but he was with other people,
Oh.
so that's
Are you inviting us on vacation?
no for a 3-hour tour, maybe a 3-hour tour.
So, Joe, recently this past week, we had an event happen, a weather event that was called the Omega Block. Is that correct?
Yeah, it kind of went viral with the
It's a
whole
very
Omega
rare.
block.
I'm going to go ahead and pull it up for everybody real quick.
There,
Wow.
there it is.
That is that's a hoot.
So, can you tell us a
Quite the
little bit
weather
about
map.
an Omega Block and what exactly it means and how often they happen?
Well, it was in place for really just a few days, and that is actually a really favorable pattern here in Texas for to get rainfall. So that was nice for the past few weeks. Now that's going to change as we head into next week with the big high that's going to work in. But those are 2 low pressure systems, kind of one moving out of our area that brought us rain last week, another one moving in from the west. And that's a favorable environment for rain here in Texas. That's a lift kind of in between, and that's where we've seen some showers and thunderstorms. But unfortunately, that's changing, and then we're going to get that big death ridge, I guess, kind of an early season death ridge for Texas next week. That keeps us hot and dry with high pressure settling in. And instead of the Omega, it's more of a hard to explain, but kind of the umbrella. We're just like under it, and we can't
Like a dome.
get much rain. That happens a lot around here. So we'll take those maps anytime.
No, most definitely, man.
So is that the reason they call it Omega? Because it looks like
Yeah,
an
the look
actual
of it.
Omega symbol in there.
Did you make that up?
No.
That is. Oh.
Is that the reason they call it an Omega block, Joe? Because
Yes.
it actually looks like an Omega symbol.
Yep,
That's cool.
I like that, man.
that's it.
And you said it creates a lot of lift, and I think it really needs a lot of lift because it kind of looks like it's sagging on one
Whoa.
side, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And up in the
So,
middle of that,
Joe,
the
you,
one that you were just
you're
showing,
sitting
that's
beside
the
yeah.
high up north, and that's where it's been dry, and we were in the kind of in between the two low pressures that helped give us those rain chances.
That's awesome. Joe, you recently spent some time down here in Poteet at the Strawberry Festival. Can you tell us how that went for you?
I did. I had a great time. I was one of the guest judges, first time there, and they were really good, man. We had hundreds of strawberries that we tried. Every one of them was delicious, but man, I ate more strawberries than I ever have in my entire life.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you
Walking
what the
out of
exact
that
number is.
festival, I was like,
Will it estimate that you eat?
I had to go to work.
I don't know, but he only does it once a year. Like that's it. He won't do it the next day. Yeah, that's a lot of strawberries. I'm thinking like a billion, close to a billion.
Probably close to $1 billion.
It's like an
I believe
18-wheeler
it.
load.
So, were you able to do anything else at the festival besides being a judge?
Unfortunately not. I was able to walk around a little bit before we judged. So that was cool. I wanted to go on some of the rides, but I was unable to do that because right after I had to run to work. I stayed till the last second I could, and then I had to drive back to San Antonio to get in. But it was a great time that I was there. We did a little walking around. It was a lot bigger than I thought it would be, and the strawberries again were really, really good. So next year we want to go and actually spend a little bit more time. I want to go to the concerts that they have. So those look awesome.
You missed a good one.
Yeah, there's some
Big
good
name.
concerts there. Also, if you give us a call early and you don't feel like paying, there's a big tear in one of the back fences by the carnival where the generators are at. The 4 of us can sneak in. We will. I will find us all kinds of stuff for us to eat in and around the general vicinity. We're gonna have a great time, man.
That sounds great.
Oh!
I'll sneak in.
Oh no, not from the dumpster. Not from the dumpster.
Well, Joe, so since this is a show that's kind of centric around our farm, Donovan's Winery, we wanted to extend an invite to you tomorrow night.
Sure enough.
You want to do that?
Yeah, so the wonderful people at the Alamo Beer Company in San Antonio have honored my family, my dad in particular, for being a grand champion grower in 1958. I keep on, I keep on tooting that horn, but I'm very proud of the stuff he had done. He was a highly decorated World War II veteran. That was his 10th year coming back into the United States, and he decided to grow some strawberries, and he actually won. We've been growing strawberries since I think archives have us at about 1898, which is the turn of the century. So we've been doing it for a while. We didn't intend to be the oldest strawberry growers. You just happen to be growing that and other stuff. And then lo and behold, in 1948, they have a strawberry festival, and we're still growing strawberries. So we have yet to stop, and I don't think we will, unless we have a combination of La Nina, and El Wawi. I mean, like the triple threat. Rain, heat and rain, snow, nieve, if you will. But it's going to be at 7 p.m. tomorrow, so if you want to invite a couple of your buddies, we're going to be having a strawberry beer called Sunrise 1958.
There's a picture
Yeah,
of it
that's
right
it,
there.
man. It's like an alcoholic milkshake.
That sounds really good.
We're
Where's that at?
going to be
The
trying that
Alamo?
tomorrow, man. So shout out to the Alamo Beer Company in San Antonio,
All right.
Texas. Shout out to our fellow farmers, and shout out to SoTex Farms for doing their thing and having this wonderful show. Guys,
We have about 15 seconds left in this segment. Joe, thank you very much for coming
Thank
on.
you guys
Oh,
for
we got
having
some
me.
gifts for you too. We're gonna. Oh, you're gonna love this, man.
Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, no, it's
Check
a.
out the eclipse.
It has some strawberries in it.
Yeah, man. It's all for you, dude. So thanks, man. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks. Let me know. I'll come back on anytime. It was great talking to you guys. We'll see you guys soon.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Enjoy the rain
Have a
while we
great
have
evening.
it.
Are you ready to shine? Make your mark this time. SoTex time is here. In the spotlight you'll climb. Join the wave of success. Let your brand be heard. In this vibrant show, spread the word, spread the word. Tune in, don't miss, now's your chance. Together we'll rise, let's take a stand. SoTex time, where your dreams Are you ready to shine? Make your mark this time. SoTex time is here. In the spotlight you'll climb. Join the wave of success. Let your brand be heard. In this vibrant show, spread the word, spread the word. Tune in, don't miss, now's your chance. Together we'll rise, let's take a stand. SoTex time, where your dreams collide. In the fields where the wildflowers bloom. Join us, hands dance to
Hi to kids, hi to wife, hi to everybody, hi to sisters,
Hi to everybody.
hi to everybody.
Guys, have you heard that song?
That song,
AI
that is an AI
song
that was
put on
Joanna's first episode of Joanna Off the Phone that we did this week.
We're gonna have
Chef Ken on screen. Some guy sitting next to us quietly, you're like, who is this
He
guy?
didn't disappear. He wasn't an anomaly.
We're going to have Chef Ken back on here in a second. Y'all can probably hear him because he's held up right now. So don't say any cuss words, Ken.
Yeah, please. Leave the cuss words to us.
You need help. Does he need help?
You want to take it out?
All right. So in the meantime, and in between times, Ken is a barbecue wizard, a master, a guru, a super phenom. The guy can cook, man.
Hey, Dominic, do you have any more thoughts on that weather pattern, huh?
Well, so Texas seems to be right in the middle of that motorboat and river area. Yeah, no, that's the Brandy Pope, Pope Leo. For those of you not in the know, he's an American.
Yeah, American Pope.
An American Pope.
All right, guys.
We got Chef Ken coming in.
I think they say, I don't know if they say El Papa or La Papa. El Papa? Somebody correct me, man. That's what they call a Pope. Oh,
We got Chef Ken coming in.
whoa. Hello. Hello, hello.
So, hop on in here, guys.
What
We
kind of
usually have
show
these
is
commercial
this?
breaks. We usually have these commercial breaks so we can do all this transitioning, but here we are.
Here we are. Lo and behold.
Bad planning leads to bad execution every time. But can we get that camera on Chef Ken?
Oh, man. Let's go and bring that woman.
Yeah.
I'll hang on, sir. Sheriff, you can have a seat. Okay, I'll have a seat.
So guys, take a look at that. Chef Ken, what do you got for us today?
We got some smoked ribs with the pearl dressing on it. The pearl strawberry dressing on it.
That sounds good.
Pretty good.
Oh man, it smells good.
Nice little
Smells
taste
really
to
good.
it.
Can y'all smell it?
Can y'all smell it through the
Can y'all
camera?
smell
Smell-o-vision.
So we're gonna go ahead and pull down back here.
Yeah, man. So,
Off camera right now.
off the cuff and off cam.
Look at Joanna's face, everybody.
Yeah, no, she is looking at that. She's looking at that barbecue with intent. She is going to.
I don't want to hear I never look at you.
So guys, if you don't know about Chef Ken, we did intro him a little bit in all our preview stuff, but Chef Ken owns Ken's Barbecue. That's his logo there. Chef Ken, do you have a Facebook or anything like that?
No, I don't. But I have one that's my wife.
Okay. That's smart.
It's smart.
Yeah.
It goes first heard.
Dude, now I know. The Canyon Park Festival. That's where we met.
There it is. There it is. Look.
And that's where I met him. We're wondering what, oh man, this looks delicious. I don't want to jump the gun. I'm going to wait for everybody to get their sample here.
I was saying I should wait, but
You.
Chef Ken, thank you. So, Chef Ken, are these pork ribs or are they?
Singles are good. Very pork and tasty, and they make it very, very nice.
And
I smoked for about maybe 5 hours to get out of the rest. And I put it back on the tip. That's what it pulls from the bone.
it's good.
oh man.
Good stuff.
Are you sure you have it? There's a dressing on it? What kind of sauce?
I got the rub, the pepper, the onion, salt, garlic, and then on top of that, we marinated with the pearl.
With the pearl berry.
The pearl berry.
All
That
right.
came out pretty good.
All right. Mm-hmm.
If I had more bottle, I would have put it out there. So, it's good.
Guys, I wish you could have this and try it out, but
I don't want to share.
you can't have what we're eating, but you can contact these guys and get a hold of them.
So
Yeah, let me, guys, Smoking Ken's Barbecue. Ken was actually the chef for the Rotary for about how long?
July to about 4 months.
About 4 months. Yeah, so yeah, we're kind of sharing some of the camera here. I'm sorry for the delay. We got it. Don will be back. He's not a ghost guy. Don't worry. Ta-da! Perfect. Look at that. All right. We're going to pull me out of there. Guys, Chef Ken was with the Rotary, and he was a cook for us, a chef there for us for 4 or 5 months. He can cook everything. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have never had a single thing that he cooks that I haven't liked. Then again, I'm not picky, but you know who is picky?
Oh, yeah.
That one's picky. And I have never seen that one complain about a single thing that Chef Ken has done. Chef Ken, so what scale can you cook for people?
How many people? What's the
How many
most?
people can you cook for?
Well, the biggest I have so far is
100 people.
that's work.
It is.
Small one about 70. These are weddings. But if you do weddings, you have to work out 4 days of that.
Mm-hmm.
Just get everything ready, shopping, and cooking, and everything. So by the time you get to the actual event, you're tired. But the results, the people are happy. And I always tell them, when you order food, always order extra. Because we have people who like, but they're eating, and other people coming back.
Right.
The number of accounts have changed because people are really coming back for seconds, and so I always make sure that they always know to order more food. And I always bring it as risk just for
Right.
I don't want people to enjoy the food. So I thought it is. Sometimes people don't really want to buy more food. They have to. I see the business man. I see people get mad.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, so you have to have when you eat until you get up. Don't wait because something is good is going to come quick.
Right. No doubt about it.
That's the truth. And guys, I'm going to tell you right now, we've done work with SoTex Outdoors with Chef Ken. He's cooked for a couple of our groups of hunters. You came out and just supported veterans one time with no charge because you were like, oh, they're veterans. I'm going to take care of veterans. And Chef Ken came out and supported veterans on a hunt where we were supporting veterans too, where we had veterans out for free.
Fantastic, man.
He drove all the way down to Callahan, Texas. BFE out in the middle of nowhere. He showed up after lunch. He showed up about 11 o'clock, but paid his entrance into the state park to come feed all our veterans. That's the kind of guy Chef Ken is. And I'm going to tell you right now, you can't beat this stuff. So Chef Ken, you're happy to do weddings. You're happy to do
weddings. I do quinceañeras. I do I don't really care. As long as you want to eat, I'm there. Let's tell me what you want me to cook. If you will think that I'm barbecue, that's it. When I was young, I watched my mom cook. So I learned how to cook out of foods because she always said you might not get it right. So you have to know how to cook.
Speaking of that, I've got to pull up a comment real quick. there is a lovely young lady named Delilah Roberts that says,
there you go.
"Go smoking can barbecue." That's her comment. That's Chef Ken's wife. There you go.
She is she's my she chef. She does all the I had to train her to do it, but she cuts very well. She knows how to trim all kind of meats, and she's getting really good with the seasoning. So my job is to eat. She brings to me, I'm outside in the sun. And I cook the work because we have a team. She does all the hard work, and I do all the deep work.
Okay.
Because we are both, we work together as teams, it helps the business. You don't get so tired. When it by itself, it's a lot of work.
I'm about to put myself in a food coma. I'm talking a mouthful.
This is good. I actually ran out of ribs a couple of minutes ago, and I've been eating plastic.
Just eating the seasoning on the plastic. I want to read a couple more comments while we're here. Let me put my hands real quick. So, there we go. Michael Etrapia says hi. Stella Liao says, "Choco Man." She's talking about Raleigh. Or El Raleigh, if you guys want to know as that. Delilah actually commented earlier, said, "Love you guys." Let's see. Michael Etrapia says, "This makes my beer taste bad."
He was referring to our jokes, or maybe my jokes.
Estelle says Donovan had a crush on Marianne off of Gilligan's Island. Is that true?
True story.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. It was that or Ginger or the millionaire's wife, and I think she was, she was married.
Yeah. And a little bit older than you. Just a little bit.
Randy Acosta has a laughing face. I'm guessing that's to your awesome good.
I hope so. Randy, you win anything that we're giving away today.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, it's already 7:30.
I think it's time to give something away. We have 5 viewers right now. Guys, if y'all are here, do me a favor. We're going to go until 7. We're going to talk until 7:34. That's in 2 minutes. Comment in the comments saying that you are here. Comment that you're here. I'm going to put you into the wheel. And we're going to spin the wheel for you guys to have a chance to win. What are they going to win?
They're going to win 2 bottles of wine from Blackbird, any choice. Of course, we have bottles range from 27 to 45 at this point. So if you decide that you want 2 bottles of 45, don't be such a greedy piggy. No, you can get those 2 bottles, man. It's up to you. It's up to you what you want. But you can't touch our barbecue.
I want to know, what is your favorite thing to make?
I like all of them, but what I really get excited about is whiskey. It takes a lot of time.
How long do you smoke?
I smoke about 14. It has a little sleep for a while.
Sure.
Sleep for about a couple hours. So all your juice can run it back down to the week. And that's sort of again. But I'm up total maybe
20 hours just cooking the brisket.
You know, so I can do it in 5 minutes. You won't get the final process. You won't get that 10 minutes. You hit it, it just melts.
Right.
But I smoke my wood. I mean, I do everything. I go through about maybe 20 pounds with it.
Wow.
I use mesquite.
Mesquite wood.
Flavor. It's the smoke of the orange, so I'm able to breathe in and I have a mask on, but it gives me a nice flavor.
I think a lot of people are going to want to know, how long did it take you to perfect this brisket recipe of yours?
Until I asked that question so quick, I'm still
doing it.
Still learning.
That's a sign of a great chef.
I started cooking maybe 2017, maybe before that, we moved into Germany. Kids would have parties. I wasn't doing it. The military wanted to Turkey. And hey, what do you do? So I started cooking for them. They was bringing me, and I cooked. And I told them, I said, this way, you guys will have a wrong meat. Because mostly, we had a party that so food has to be around, and I used to just love it. So I got started, and perfection, one comes when you stop. It's really every time I learn something.
Okay.
Something new. I love to what my food tastes like. So it just makes me know what I have to do to keep it up.
Exactly.
People look at you and ask that question because good or bad, it helps.
Right.
It helps me know when I'm out there, when I'm shopping, I feel good about myself. I'm doing a good product.
That is fantastic, man. So you said you're overseas.
My wife's there.
Okay.
She's been there 20 years.
Where were we all at? Were we all in Europe for a while?
She stayed there for 5 years in Germany at college life.
K-Town.
I was a coach there, and we stayed there for like 5 years. We were in Turkey first, in Princeton.
Okay.
First,
Right.
then of course, I was down to stateside, basically went to Georgia, Nebraska, and San Antonio. But overseas the picture, all of this world.
Incredible.
Everything, 2-3 hours to get together.
Yeah, people don't believe me when I say that we should drive from one country to the next. And now it's time. Oh yeah, BMWs, Mercedes, Hugo, Porsche. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Every time she had downtime, we would come. We enjoy everything that people don't do.
Did you ever make it out to Trier?
My wife went to more places because some of the places went out there.
Yeah, right.
So I know she went to Green, I know she went to a lot of places I can't even mention, but I know she went to the basin that was just beautiful.
Yeah.
About it. And but I was there.
Yeah. No, I get it, man. I get it.
But I enjoyed. She had a good career and Master Sergeant. So it was great 22 years.
Wonderful world.
We enjoyed every bit of it. We both retired. She enjoyed what we do. They got the barbecue. So her friends with me. She said, "You need something."
Wow, that's fantastic, man.
I got a chance to do this in 2017, Tucson, Arizona. That's my story. And it was not bad.
Yeah, sure was, man.
Under 15 and 10 o'clock.
Yeah, man. It's pretty hot.
The value I got to do it, but you gotta like the
You got to, man.
The grills will be 400 at least. Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you guys right now, no one has commented to let us know they're here.
Wow, all these people commented, nobody's commented.
Guys, tell you what, we're gonna go to commercial break. Don't really think it over. Let us know if you actually want to win something. If you want to win something, comment.
Get your name down.
Let us know you're here. Right? I'm here. And while we're at commercial break, that's gonna be your opportunity to write it in there. So you can win some wine. That's the thing we're gonna do first, right?
We're gonna do wine.
You win 2 bottles of wine. All you gotta do is say, "I'm here." That's it.
Most people pay for my stuff, but you're winning it for free.
Just comment, "I'm here." I can see that you're here. I see you. I see you. I see you're here.
And the business card will come to people and the kids barbecue.
But we are going to go to a commercial break real quick. You guys, that's going to be a little bit of time to go ahead and comment that you're here. Before I go to commercial break, let's just pull that on the block one more time.
Yes. I feel like you like looking at that.
Well.
You're showing me, so.
What is
Comment
happening?
that you're here. We're going to commercial break. We'll be right.
Are you ready to shine? Make your mark this time. SoTex time is here. In the spotlight you'll climb. Join the wave of success. Let your brand be heard. In this vibrant show, spread the word, spread the word. Tune in, don't miss, now's your chance. Together we'll rise, let's take a stand. SoTex time, where your dreams collide. Come and advertise, let's take this ride. With every show, we bring the spark. Join us now, light up the dark.
In the heart of Texas, where the stars shine bright,
We're back, guys.
hitching a ride on a warm
We're
summer
back. We
night.
got some cool
College stations where the Aggies cheer. Austin's
Let's talk about A&M. Talk about where the college station where the Aggies cheer. You don't want to know what the next line was about Austin and that rival cheer. That's why I went ahead and cut that one off. But anyway,
Steers.
Steers, yeah.
Rhymes
Steers.
with steers.
Did you guys have a chance to comment? We got one comment.
All right, so
Estelle Leal says, "Yo estoy aquí." So guess what? Since you're the only one that commented,
I guess you win wine. Or you can see me tomorrow and just pick it up for me tomorrow.
Man, did you even comment?
that was so easy.
That's it. No big deal.
So
We
easy.
don't have to use the wheel this time.
Yeah, we
No wheel.
don't have to use the wheel because it's only one name.
No wonder.
Every time we use that wheel, we pay $15
Yeah.
to somebody that made it.
That saved us $15. Thank you, Estelle. Saved us $15. Actually, thank all of you for not commenting because that saved us $15. But guys, we're really now somebody else comments. Come on.
Come on now. Come on, Monica.
Wait. Maybe she just got here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Welcome.
there's several. There are several bottles.
Yeah, there's several bottles. Monica's welcome. We are going to do more stuff later. We're going to go back.
Around.
Stick around because again, we're going to have
All kinds of stuff. Swimming pools, movie stars.
We're going to be giving away one of these kids pools. Is it better on that camera? Yeah, there it is. We're going to be giving away one of those H2O Go pools. We're going to be giving away a jar of
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam. It's kind of grungy. It's kind of yeah. It's not even that low at all. It's pretty stuck to the roof. And then we're also going to be giving away the cool SoTex Outdoors Snapback one size fits all hat. We'll be doing that towards the end of the show, but Estelle, congratulations on that wine. Now we're going to go back to Ken and talk a little bit to Ken.
I've got some barbecue questions.
Yeah.
Wait, are you trying to steal recipes or they're actual questions?
They're actual questions that help me steal recipes.
Oh, okay. Right, I like it.
Is it true that if you know what you're doing, you can cook any type of beef? Doesn't matter where it came from or what part of beef it is, what the shoulder, the
beef tips, the sirloins, the T-bones. Is it true that if you know what you're doing, you can cook just about anything and make it taste good? Would you agree?
I agree, because that's how I started off, and I wasn't like I am now. When I started off, I made a lot of mistakes, but it was only me and my wife that I had to worry about. And of course, when I started getting better at it, then people told me you have to make sure the other person likes your food. So then that changes the whole thing.
Sure does.
You can be good at it, but you're not cooking it for you.
Right.
You have to be better at it when you start giving it out to other people. Because if not, you will not really be successful in it. And people have their likes for certain things. They like stuff that's sticky, dry, all these things. I tell them, just tell me what you want because it makes me better at what I
Makes
do.
you better.
Yeah.
what advice would you have for somebody who maybe has intentions of doing what you do someday in the future? They want to make a catering service. They want to have a barbecue place. What advice would you give them right now? If they're starting out from zero and they've got less than $100 in their budget.
Stick to smoked burgers. Really, that is the best. I'm telling you, the first time I did it, and I told my wife, it didn't even shrink because it's not being fried.
Okay.
So all that goodness
Stays
is
in it.
inside that meat. And man, when we hit it, whoo! And it's cheap. It's not expensive like brisket, but people love it because once they know that when they see the pink meat, it's not raw.
There you go.
They think,
Yeah, sure.
it's smoked.
Right.
But it is the best burger I've had. And I like making, but it was something that you could afford burger and hot dogs. Because you can be real creative with hot dogs, roasted onions and bell peppers, but it's on the grill, so it comes out very well. So that will give you the courage because people want to like your food. You can go step up to chicken and to beef or something like that. But chicken is one of the hardest ones because people cook it too they cook it wrong.
Too hot.
That's too hot.
You have to have it on a good hot, solid 200, 280 so it can cook all the way through.
Sure enough.
People don't do it and don't put all that stuff on it when you're cooking it. Wait till it's completely cooked, then add your stuff. That way when someone bites into it, they won't understand. They will see that it's chicken and it's not the stuff they see that's red.
Right.
Because a lot of people put sauces on it and it's a red color. First thing somebody gonna see is that red.
Right. They're gonna back off.
Oh, they're gonna back off. And a lot of people tell me I don't like chicken because of that. So when I smoke my chicken, that's all I do. Pepper, salt, and smoke. Don't put nothing on it. I have the sauce next to it after it's cooked. Because that way when they bite into that chicken, they're gonna see my chicken is cooked.
Right.
Of course it is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So that's starting off, I would say something like hamburger, hot dogs, and then build yourself up, and then go to steaks or brisket. Brisket is one of those things that's really
Right. No, it takes some time to learn how to cook brisket. And I've never actually heard anybody even tell or give out the suggestion to start cooking hamburger meat. But guys, I think we're gonna have to try some hamburgers in a week or two.
Yeah,
You know?
I agree.
You haven't had the hamburgers yet.
I
He's-
had them when you were here, for
Okay.
the event that we had, and they were delicious. I was lucky to get a bite of Marco's, I believe. One of the kids had a hamburger.
Okay.
It was fabulous.
You didn't get the.
I didn't get the whole burger, but I got a bite, because I had the sliders.
Burgers are one of those things I think everybody can cook.
Okay.
And it's a cheaper meat than ribs and brisket. But it makes you feel good when people eat your food. And
Most definitely, man.
That makes you want to do more, and of course, you accomplish that.
As far as you guys are making side dishes, what are y'all's favorite sides?
My wife cooks, so
I know. That's why I'm mentioning that, because she's a big part of this team here.
mac and cheese, she's good at that. Potato salad, she's good at that. She even did real good on Spanish rice.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
makes this.
Rice pilaf? Yeah.
She's one of the countries, right? She makes that very well. Anything people challenge her with, it's just like too long.
All right. So, and I'm sure she's watching, but don't get mad. But I got the mac and cheese when I was at the park, and I mixed potato salad in it, and I was sampling from both sides of the dish, and I enjoyed it. I invented something, but yeah, man, it was good. So props to you, man, for putting out the sides. Are good.
Love their collard greens.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care what
I didn't mention that
collard
collard
greens.
greens.
Yeah.
She ate cabbage.
Cabbage is great.
That's pretty much all the vegetables she's on board.
That's
And I love
fantastic.
the people who ask for those side of it.
Yeah, man.
So too.
Yeah.
She made the mac and cheese. She based the mac and cheese.
Yeah, afterwards. Right.
It's not all that goodness of the people. Oh, yeah.
I'm hungry again.
I know. We just ate right now.
I have your rib if you want.
I got a couple of comments to read, and then I have a question in particular for you, King. So your wife, Lila Roberts, she said, yes, you just have to know your needs, adjust the brine, marinate, time, and temper. 100% accurate. She knows her stuff. We're going to go back to Estelle here. Estelle said they can have mine. I get them at a 5-figure discount.
She does. I don't know of too many people other than my immediate family members that say, "Wow, how much is this?" And I'm like, "Well, it's $30." That is great. I'm gonna take 2 bottles and I'll let you know what they're like. And I'm like, okay. In other countries, that's called theft, but in our household, you can have at it.
We have a recommendation from my friend Sean Reese. We've been fishing with him. Which, by the way, guys, if you ever want to go fishing, get a hold of Sean Reese. That's his picture right there in the bottom corner. He fishes Calaveras, Bonnie, and the Gulf Coast of Florida.
Wow.
That's 3 completely different places.
Most definitely. They got marlin out in Florida.
Yep.
Tons of them, too.
I see him catching yellowtail and mahi-mahi, all kinds of stuff on the page all the time. So if you guys ever want to go to Florida, go fishing, y'all get a hold of Sean. If he's ever in town, y'all get a hold of Sean to go fishing.
Shoot, yeah, man.
But Sean has a comment that I wholeheartedly agree. You may or may not agree with, and this is actually going to lead into my question. He says the secret to cooking is more bacon. More bacon.
More beer?
Beer? No, bacon. Bacon.
You know, he's right, but a lot of people, every time I take bacon out, I don't cook it because I don't like bacon. But bacon makes everything taste so good, especially if you cook it the way we do.
Oh, yeah.
We have to make honey on it, so it's nice. But
Fucking hungry.
bacon is one of those things that makes everything, it's a small bacon.
I love it. I have a question. I keep, you use your hands like when you talk, and I keep seeing this big.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's get that on camera.
Can you tell us a little bit about?
You gotta see this over here,
Yeah,
man.
we gotta walk it up here.
It's a beautiful ring.
Let me pull that camera all the way up for you.
Okay.
Donovan.
So,
I graduated from Lee High School in San Antonio in 79, 80. The team I played for, the Eagles, and we won city, went to the regionals,
wow.
and we were honored as the Hall of Fame team in 79.
Oh, man, that's fantastic.
This is where this big old Super Bowl ring. You know, understand, we did Churchill, John Jay, Lee,
Man,
all those top super schools, all those little state. We took all of them off so they could be And that big old ring, I love it.
That is fantastic, man.
Oh, but 4 months, it took 40 years.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yes.
It took us 40 years to get it. They finally recognized it as a team. And I'm like, yes, everybody.
That is impressive, man.
400 people were still alive.
Wow.
So when the event happened, we took over the whole thing. It was big.
Let me ask you a question.
And now he's giving it to me. That's fantastic, man. I didn't know. I just showed up for some barbecue. I got me a ring. Got me some beers. No.
Let me ask you a question about that ring show game. How many people have that eagle imprinted on their forehead?
Well, not yet. I'm trying my best not to forget about it. But you know, it's funny. I have a pendant there. So when I go out, I like to wear my dress because people don't really remember Eastside schools like
Yeah, man. That's true.
But we've done something that would never happen again.
Right.
Most of us are still alive. I just turned 64 Tuesday. So everybody that was alive was at that event.
Man.
It was the biggest one in Manhattan in the history of that from all the fans.
That's fantastic, man.
That was cool.
We got 10 people watching now.
Yeah, that's fantastic, man.
Guys,
Yeah. Just say here. I'm here.
yeah. All you gotta do is say, I'm here in the comments. I'm gonna add you to the wheel of names. You see me disappear. That's me adding people to the wheel of names so you guys can win some stuff. So, and I'm actually gonna start doing that. I'm gonna let y'all get over here for a second.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We were talking about this last week. We were talking about sports in general and how they create, how they embody character and they show children of all ages and of all abilities. It instills discipline in them. And if you're into sports, I say this all the time. If you're busy with sports, you don't have time for anything else. That's all I say. You got your schoolwork, you got your housework, you got time for sports. And sometimes them sports will run 6-7 hours into the day, man. In the summertime, even more.
I'll tell you, when I was in college, the scariest thing is like getting to work in because I'm so tired.
Right.
Practice takes all your energy. And you got a test the next day. So you up all night.
Cramming.
Take the test and you fall asleep in the class, but you have to go out of that.
Sure you do.
A lot of players, I had tutors and everything. We had to. It's so much. When you there, they recruit you as a 5-star player. That's championship for the people here. So your job when you go to that school is that football.
Right.
Everything else is secondary.
Right. That's your job.
So that's why a lot of kids, when they do finish up, they have to go back to school because it's practice every day.
Right.
You never stop practicing again. That's before we leave that school and you go to pros, and it gets even harder.
Yeah, most definitely.
You have to just be able to balance.
Yeah, mad respect to the student athletes out there. I went to school with a couple of great ball players, and two identical twins that ended up playing high school football, did really good, and then they went on to play college. Ken and Chris Green, great buddies of mine, and then there's just a bunch of other guys. Yeah, no.
Everybody's a great team. That year, I was in it. 1 or 2 songs with the conference championship, but it was like 13, maybe 14 professional guys on that team before they were professionals.
Man,
That's how bad it was. Everybody brought in the 5-star.
yeah.
Everybody brought in because they wanted to go to the next level. So all the linemen came in, all the receivers, all the tailbacks, everybody was building their empire.
Fantastic.
Of course, it happened with definitely, but SMU was a great running home.
So real quick, at the peak of your athleticism, how much did you bench press, man? Come on.
I think my incline was about 275. Bench was about 300. Squat 600.
What? 600?
7. And of course, I feel all of it up. Woo!
Yeah.
Every morning I wake up.
Well, no, man, it's good.
Remember, we had those good guys that look like little beetles. They look like trucks, cars. And so big. Everybody was right for the cars. Everybody was deep. So you had to be strong. You had to be fast. But yeah, I was strong. Parents were down.
That's okay, man.
I like to swim.
There you go.
That's good stuff. But yeah. I was around and I was pushing when you got to push people, so I had to be big.
Yeah, no, you had to be big, man.
Be strong
Speaking of pushing things, I got a little Nissan Cube. I think it weighs like 600 pounds. If I ever get in a bind, I'm asking you to lift it. You put it on top of my trailer. You can throw it away, man.
I had to get up and work with it at 6 legs. You know, he was the one, especially but he was always getting in trouble. I figured out a way to let him know that I'm not.
Oh no, story. All right.
It's a golf cart. I said, this is gonna get it. I got behind the golf cart. I want you to see this. I get down after doing that. And wait on once when I lived with it. So I got it. I was able to pump it up about 5 or 6 times. I had no problem.
Yeah, nah.
No, but I had to make sure that I put on that little credit for him.
Yeah, man. Make sure he knows what's going on. What's going on in the kitchen.
And he was my best work.
There you go.
Speaking of the Pony Express, I think the A&M owner is still on that Camaro back from Eric.
He can have that. That was when the old talk we done saw. Oh man, yes, he was good money that new day.
Oh yeah. I mean, every program was doing it. Every program was doing it.
See, you're not going to win titles unless you have the top people. Everybody has to get the top people.
Well, thank you for saying that, man. No, that's true. That's true.
And every program was doing it. It's just one program in particular that was used to have the power from the beginning until that point in time. Didn't have the power at the time, so they shut it down. There's a reason that A&M and SMU both got penalized and SMU because that's people down in Austin started getting jealous of the success of those two schools.
It happens, man.
It's so funny because they were, like you said, everybody was recruiting up there. But if you get the top people, you never win. No way around.
Yeah. Kind of like that school in Austin buying A&M coach that he coached for the national championship last year. They cannot stand at
Well.
Don't get me started. You got me started.
That's a different show.
That's a Sunday show, man.
That's not a Sunday show. There's going to be way too many customers. So we have 9 people watching actually.
Let's give something away. Give something away.
Let's give something away. We're going to give away Seahorse. I'm going to pull this. I'm going to pull. Are you chancing it?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull it all the way up so people can see the pool.
The dogs will love this.
Yeah, man, sure they will.
It is a Seahorse pool. It sprays out of its mouth, and you can belly flop right in the middle of it, according to the pictures. So, she's on there. She's on there. So I'm going to go ahead and name it. Guys, if you're not on my list, I'm going to give you a minute to get on the list. I don't tell you who's on the list. Right now, I got Delilah, I got SBN, I got Sean, I got Linda, I got Monica, I got Stella, and I got Jolene. If you are not on that
You didn't
list,
say her name right.
Jolene.
There you go.
Jolene.
comments got me covered. I knew you would. I knew you would.
DJ.
If you're not on that list, go ahead and comment. Oh, Tony Roy said, weather is affecting my internet. But he didn't say he's here, though, so I'm not going to.
Oh, yeah, no, he's off.
I'm going to put him on there. But in fact, Jennifer won one of those last week.
And she donated it back. That's what we got that one.
So they are donating it. And
What they-
still says she's donating those bottles of wine back to us.
Great.
Oh,
So do we want to give those away
We
instead?
will give another bottle out.
One
Also, did Tony Roy win that pool, use it, and bring it back to us?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
Too good to be true, man.
100%.
But I want to ask something about farms real quick.
Oh.
What the heck are those on your desk?
Yes.
These are when you and Pat tell bad jokes.
Boo.
There's no such thing as bad jokes on our show.
Yeah, let's take a look at these guys.
But these are some beautiful tomatoes.
What are they called? What's the name of them?
So I believe what you have is a Queen of the Night.
That's what I have also.
And then there's some smaller ones that are more purple, and I'm not seeing actually.
They're in there.
There's one right there.
There's another variety called Dancing with Smurfs.
Whoa.
That's this one. This one here, and this is one also.
Let me see how throw it over here.
See, I told you we were going to go tomatoes.
Dancing with Smurfs.
Dancing with
You can see they have a little bit more of a purple tone to them and purple bluish tone.
So everybody wants to know. I know because y'all are. I know what y'all are thinking.
How do they taste?
Exactly.
Let's see it.
Crunch.
Mmm.
We eat a lot of this.
Yeah.
I just realized how we eat a lot. You want tomatoes?
Hey, you want to try one again?
This is a
Which
cross.
one do you want? Tomato tonight? You want bumblebee? Oh, bumblebee. I got to give you a bumblebee.
This is a cross between a beefsteak and a cherry tomato.
And we've got these that look like a cherry tomato and a Roma tomato had a baby, and I have no idea what they're called.
So we had a greenhouse full of tomatoes, and a couple weeks back, months back, when we had all that wind, we found our greenhouse halfway across the yard, and there were just tomato sprouts
Oh, man.
everywhere. So although they were local, we don't know what we're actually planted. So
That's not like a mad scientist experiment.
yes. So thankfully, I have the seed packages, and we've kind of been comparing. I can tell you that the Dancing with Smurfs come from the Native American Alliance for Seed Conservation. And in order to keep them directly online, they have a lot of seeds, a lot of really cool seeds. So,
Fantastic.
yeah.
All right, guys. I got a comment from Tony Roy.
Oh, great.
I got a comment from Tony Roy right here that says, wait, what did she get back?
No, see, I knew it.
She gave this exact pool back.
It's swimming pool. She gave that.
You had a great, you fill that thing full of ice, sat there with a beer in your hand, let the seahorse spray in the face with water, had a great time this summer. But she said no. She said, you already have a pool, so give it back. So actually, no, she didn't give that back, actually. She's going to donate it.
She's donating.
Okay.
She's going to donate it to a needy family. Is that or a friend? I can't remember. But she's giving it away. You guys are not keeping it.
But Jennifer still has a book
Mm.
she did not come and pick up.
By the way, I promoted that book while we were in Junction, Texas this past weekend at the Eclipse Music Festival selling wine.
How did that go?
I loved it. It's a fantastic community. You know, they're smaller than Poteet, yet they have a bridge, which is, I want to say, an eighth of a mile long, and it has like 100-foot drop, and there are rivers directly below. It's a fantastic city. I'm going to go back eventually. And if you're looking for hotels there, Motel 6, they have a Best Western and a Holiday Inn Express. All those guys give discounts to military, to first responders, people that are in the medical field, as well as truck drivers. So you can get a room like I did, a $100 room for $50.
That's great. That's great.
Fantastic, man. These tomatoes are great.
They're fantastic, right? You can't beat them.
Which one was your favorite? Or is that just the one? Or was that the one?
I think it's the next one that was my favorite.
So guys, we do have a lot of names on there now. We got Delilah, Esme, Siobhan, Minda, Monica, Estelle, Jolene, Tony Roy,
You still didn't say it right, but go on.
Jolene, Angie, and Renee Martinez Sr. is on there.
Renee, what's up, buddy?
Now, is he related to Tony Roy?
No, no,
Oh, okay.
no, not at all.
Just checking.
Renee's the coolest, man.
Yeah, he really is.
You gotta know that guy. He's the coolest. He's the coolest.
Like
He's the coolest.
Bobby Boucher.
Yes.
Cool. All right, we're gonna spin the wheel. This is for a bottle of wine, right?
Yeah, bottle of wine.
All right. And I don't have the camera over here, so we're just gonna spin it. Y'all just have to trust us that the name on there is what we actually chose. Look at that. I promise you it was D.
It was a D.
Fantastic.
Oh my God.
It's really, the good thing about that, a lot of winning that, is you don't have to wait for somebody to pick it up, because it's right here.
They'll be leaving tonight.
If you notice, the blackberry one is no longer on the shelves. Alejandro came this weekend to watch his little sister in the Fiesta Buena parade, and he took his bottle of wine home. He was very excited to have.
I don't know who this was, but I took it off because I thought we were going to have another guest in house today. But these two were the ones that were up there. And no, it doesn't have anybody's name on it. And then this one is actually going to these guys, our barbecue guru. That's good,
Let
man.
us know if you like it. Good job, Dee. Congratulations.
So guys, if you need catering,
Call these guys up, man.
Chef Andrew, man, I'll give them a call. What number can they get a hold of you at?
It's called 520 213 9505.
505. That's Arizona. That's Arizona.
So get me and you can text me on that as well. I don't heard it was probably too much by email. So maybe
Yes, no, I agree.
Guys, I typed that comment down in the comments, so you'll be able to see it. If you want to get a hold of Chef Ken, Smoking Kids Barbecue, the best barbecue I've ever had in my life. The best food in general. It's not just barbecue. Oh, that's the question I was going to ask you. I'm sorry, I got excited. You started talking about food or Aggies, and that gets me riled up. And hunting, duck hunting. Duck hunting, you get me all riled up too. But Chef Ken, Sonoran dogs.
Oh, the Sonoran dog.
Did you guys?
Yes.
Is that your invention?
Man, we were scared. For some reason, Tucson, Arizona was known for the Sonora.
Did you turn it off?
We went off one blank.
Oh man!
All right, guys.
We're gonna get Donovan back up, but tell us about these Sonoran
We're
dogs.
gonna pull Ken all the way up. I'm gonna slide past. That face that was on there was pretty epic. But I'm gonna get Donovan going and tell us all about the Sonoran dog. I'm gonna slide past you guys. Sonoran dog.
We got in down Arizona. That's what we found out about him. Arizona. That was one of the dogs everybody made, and you have so many of them, versions of them. So my wife and I decided to put our spin on it. You know, it has everything that comes with it, but I think we've got smoked beans on there, smoked barbecue beans. Because everything, what you have is it's the beans and all the different flavors. You have the dressing. It's a messy sandwich, but boy.
Yes, and it's not in a hot dog bun. He uses a different bread.
I use that hoagie.
Hoagie bread.
Because you have all that stuff. You have to have something to be able to hold it. And then put it inside of a bowl or this one around. There's so much stuff that's liquid in there. So you're going to have the beans, going to have the different flavors of the sauces. And in the hot dog, we don't use a regular wing. We use a quarter pounder.
Okay.
So you're going to have a lot of them.
Wow.
And we toast the bread. My wife really likes to make toast.
That was one of the first things that I had that he made, and I fell in love right then and there with food.
That's great.
And I think I only ate half of it because I was full. I was actually going to stuff at that time. I ate half of it. I brought the other half home for my mom, and then he sent me a whole one for Aliana. And Aliana loves hot dogs. I don't know, she loves hot dogs.
Hot dogs are great, man.
And I gave my mom the half that I didn't eat, and she was like, "Well, you have that one," and I said, "No, that's all we got." That's how good they are. She was ready to eat another hot dog. It's so delicious.
She was stirred back and always I started cooking there. People wouldn't really tell me what they want to cook, so I went to my favorite two beef artists.
Yeah. Real one.
Chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
Yes, that way some of the people wouldn't say what they wanted. I was mostly cooking to these two guys, but the food came in, it was so nice. They've been like that since I've known.
That's good. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, not good. Not good. Come on in, man. Come on in.
I don't drink. We've had this conversation.
She doesn't drink. She just chugs.
That's a lie. That is a lie.
But I was telling everybody that Pat and his wife run a school. I love it. Family.
And the kids. So Olivia has a list of, you go out and do things, and she's not even 5 feet tall. So she has this list of safe people.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
She has a list of safe people. And Ken and his wife are on that list.
Fantastic.
And last year they had an event that the anti-bullying house. Tell the story.
Oh my God.
She found it.
My mind is nowhere near where her mind is on. I'm thinking, spend the day, I'm thinking all those cops out there. And this little girl comes up to me and says, "Hi, how you doing?" I'm like, she said, "How you doing?" "Oh, who are you?" And then it took me a minute, and she said, I'm Pat and John. Who? I said, all I saw was you jumping on me.
There you go.
So little, and she goes to me like, she's like, "Hi." I'm like, "Oh no." I'm like, "Well, chill." Like, no. But she was like that. And was going to breakfast. We had a cowboy breakfast.
Oh, yeah, here in town. Here in Poteet.
I was tired. She came up to me that same funny personality. I said, baby, give me a minute. Did you wake up?
Yeah. It was cold too that day, man. I know for a fact.
I felt kind of, because that sounds,
Yeah.
that kind of person. But
All the kids are like that.
I mean,
Yeah. All of their kids are like that. Yeah, they're great kids.
Be myself.
Yeah.
And I never worry about like silly classes and boy being out there. And that day, boy, I think my wife and my
Yeah, it was cold, man. It's cold that day.
So when she asked you how you were doing, was it just like how you doing, or was it like Joey from Friends?
How you doing? How you doing?
I think it's too early for that, lady.
And then the first year, she's like, I'm about 5 more minutes.
Coffee's kicking in. Yeah, man.
But she likes hot dogs. Okay.
Hot dogs are good,
I
man.
got a couple comments for you here, guys. So you can say her name, because I don't ever say her name correctly.
Oh, whose name am I saying? Oh, where am I?
No.
You say it. I don't sing in front of people.
It's up on the screen right now. Jolene Garcia says, I've had his soup.
And it was,
How about you? I've had his soup before.
and it was delicious.
Have you had the soup?
I have not. Was it the everything barbecue soup, Jolene? Give us a comment. We need to know.
I haven't even tried the soup.
Why are we trying it now?
It was everything that I had. It was brisket, it was rib, it was pulled pork, it was corn, man, it had everything barbecue. And then the flavor was all the flavors mixed. Man, you talking about good. I didn't even want to serve it. I want to go home and just get back in my chair.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the pieces of meat were big
chunks.
Big
Yeah.
chunks. I just cut the meat up in a nice chunk because they have that flavor. And I call everything barbecue.
So I if I had some right now, I'd have a large glass of a big red and a big old block of
Hold on, I'm gonna take this all off here so we can see.
cornbread, man.
This space is on its face.
So the soup I'm imagining, the all barbecue soup, it's got this like a little steam coming off of it, and I got a big spoon like from the early 1900s, right before the Depression hit, and then they didn't have Big Red then, but I would actually travel back in time and then get some. I take a case of Big Red back for people that I knew or whatever, and then I would have a block about this big, about that wide, of honey-based cornbread, sliced in half with some actual real butter, pats of butter on the inside of it. Put it back on, put it on the stove for a little bit, and then start to dunk the cornbread into the barbecue soup. I'm about to pass out, so if somebody wants to just. Hey, by the way, that was thunder.
Yeah, that was big lightning. She was moving on something around just a second ago. You can see it. It was monstrous. We're gonna. We got to give one thing away.
Oh man, what's left of them?
Yeah, you want to pull them over to the camera there.
Guys,
I have 10 people. We still have 10 people watching right now. I still have Unreal. I did not put Lila. We're going to leave her on there because we won't be giving away the same thing. So on our list, we have Delilah, Henry, Dawn, Linda, Monica, Estelle, Jolene. All right, that's getting fun every time. Tony Roy, Angie, and Renee. If I have not said your name, please add it. I'm going to read a couple comments.
Don't give away, Donovan. Not
Before we give that, before we give that clamshell away, if you are watching and you are not on any of this thread,
delicious to me.
add your name to the comments down below. We'll add you to our wheel. We're going to give that away before we go break. Let me read one comment or two comments here. Becky. Hey, Becky Sanchez. How you doing?
How are you?
We
saw her out here this year several times. I'm gonna add you on there, Becky, real quick while we're talking about it. But like someone said, I've been commenting. You're on there,
You're gonna win something. You're gonna win something. You're gonna win something.
Damn, you want that pull, don't you? He wants the belly flop. Have that sea horse spray all over him and be a good time. Yeah, Becky's on there. So the comment was, and it's from Tony Roy, he says, yes, Sonora and hot dogs are good. I think we had them at Loretto, Canelo, and Tucson. You know that? Loretto, Canelo.
In all the football games.
Really? Yeah, it was traditional.
That was the food. And I was like, this is a big deal. I went down there and found out.
Oh man, dude. Yeah. No, you can't go wrong, man.
Esme just commented, do y'all have any jam?
She wants strawberry habanero. I'll do it in the kitchen soon. Got a couple more weeks things I'm gonna take care of, and I will be back in the kitchen making jams.
I have this Pearl Jam right here. We're going to be giving it away after the break, but before the break, you're going to be giving away those tomatoes. I'm just going to show you one more time here. He only ate 2 or 3 while they're sitting there. But
Right.
we're going to be giving. That's our first clamshell, guys. Our first full clamshell of the season. And
Almost full.
whoever gets it is going to have our first clamshell for free. But let me spin this wheel.
Everybody,
Once again, you're going to have to just trust me.
everybody just, while I finish this.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's,
Give him a minute.
That was good.
Good tomato?
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna eat anymore.
All right.
that wheel,
We're
man.
gonna spin the wheel, and y'all are just gonna have to trust us that we are saying what the correct name is. It's Donovan!
I win again. I win again, universe.
So, Estelle, congratulations on winning that.
She's actually gonna take the tomatoes.
Yeah.
I'm sure she is, man.
They're really good tomatoes. You've seen how Donovan's reacted to it. You know they're good tomatoes.
Yeah, they may or may not make it back from this point to Granada, which is about 0.9 something miles. So.
You guys ready to go to break?
Yeah, no, I'll take them.
When we come back, we're going to give this charge anyway.
Are you ready to shine? Make your mark this time. SoTex time is here. In the spotlight you'll climb. Join the wave of success. Let your brand be heard. In this vibrant show, spread the word, spread the word. Tune in, don't miss, now's your chance. Together we'll rise, let's take a stand. SoTex time, where your dreams come.
So I will, very first, I will part of it.
That's man. Hey guys.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. We are going to be giving this Pearl Jam away. Anybody have an impression?
Sheets of empty canvas under sheets of clay.
Not bad.
Her legs spread out before
PG-13.
The weather really got him.
Yeah, PG-13, guys. PG-13.
That's part of the lyrics. Look them up. Whoa! Holy moly!
Oh,
Deer in the headlights.
What am I don't know what's going on.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
We're giving this jam away. We lost some viewers just
Yeah, no, 7, 6, 4, 3, 1. Nobody.
We're gonna spin the
We're by
wheel.
ourselves.
We're gonna spin the wheel right now. Who's getting this jam?
Everybody's name is still on.
I have not heard of the name.
Yes, yes.
And the winner is Renee Martinez.
Okay.
Let me write that. I'm going to go ahead and write that in so Renee will see it.
And this is the jam that you marinated those grapes with. So I make some spicy jams, and we have a gentleman that comes up from Fort Waka, and he buys a lot of the strawberry habanero, and he makes ribs and pork butts and all different kinds of things.
That's the best stuff they have on pork because it gives an extra flavor.
Nice.
So when you make something, go eat it. My wife doing the breakfast, she makes habanero.
Yes, yes.
So it's, I'm sorry for interrupting.
Oh, wow.
What
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
So Estelle
I
says
just got
she is,
intercepted.
Estelle says she is waiting at Cemetery Road in Granado.
So I'm not even gonna get a chance to make it home
No.
unless I go through the woods.
Yeah.
That's like 9 miles from here if you take the long road.
If you guys don't know where we are, don't look us up.
But why not? We could have visitors.
I was just being rude for
We could
fun.
have visitors.
Come see us. And you know what?
Come hang out with us.
Sure.
Oh,
Come here and hang out.
Precursor.
oh,
Precursor.
huge news, guys.
Yeah.
Huge news. We are going to be doing a live
Live.
From
from the backyard kitchen. We're going to do a live from the backyard kitchen next Thursday, which just so happens to be. When I talked to him, he's like, "Holy crap, that worked out so perfect." Next Thursday, 7 p.m. Guys, come out.
Come and see us. Come and see
Yeah.
Brad.
We're going to do it live at the Backyard Kitchen on their 5-year anniversary.
Yes.
The day that they open on the exact day.
And
Brad said, "This is perfect because y'all are day one."
That's
We were
fantastic.
there
Yeah,
already.
true that.
We've been there with them since
And
day
they
one.
have the one.
Yeah,
small
the
building,
small building.
of, water schools.
Yes, yes.
It was great.
They were only making 1 hamburger a day and 6 fries, and that's how many.
That's actually how we met. We shared the burger with
Yeah.
them.
And I had 3 fries.
Her gave me a chance, me and my wife, to Christmas holidays to come out. And I was excited because I hadn't heard so much about it. And of course, the holidays, people didn't don't come out to eat, but I enjoyed it. My wife and I enjoyed it because it was somewhere new.
Yeah.
And we have my logo passing over everywhere. So it was just nice of him to do that.
Yeah, no, that's what he does.
As a matter of fact, that logo, he created it.
Wow.
He made that. And he said, "Chad, I got a logo for this one."
Yeah, but that one, that's on your
Man.
He said, "You like it?" I told my wife,
Look at that.
"That's the logo."
Yeah.
That's
Fantastic, man. Yeah, that's what you do.
That's the logo right there. That Brad made from Chuckin. It's a fantastic logo.
Brad does all kinds of stuff for the community.
Sure he does, man.
Burgers for backpacks.
Yeah.
There are times that he literally just says, "Hey guys, if any of y'all are hungry, I have 100 extra burgers. Y'all come down and meet me."
Exactly.
You can't beat that type of dedication. You can't beat that type of philanthropy. That's a big word for me. Man.
Yeah.
Did I use it correctly?
Yeah.
Sometimes I use words that I don't really know what they mean.
Exactly.
Just so I can sound more positive.
That's a Master Picado. Master Picado.
Yeah.
I just made that word up.
Just so
It
I
means
can sound
nothing.
more positive.
I want to read.
Great.
I probably shouldn't read this. I'm not going to read this comment, actually.
Can I see the comment?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna
Sent it.
go back up. I saw it here. I'm just gonna post this comment. Let you people that can read the comment, and then I'm gonna go ahead and post that again.
Again.
Oh. Babies.
Yeah, he said babies. That said babies, right?
I don't have my readers. Or my cheaters.
Yeah, no, I didn't say babies.
No?
But Sean, thank you. This is the PG-13 show, so
I'm gonna say it.
yeah.
We'll let them read it.
Yeah.
We'll let the audience read it.
I found it funny.
I found it funnier.
Would you say that weather pattern was a sagging weather pattern?
Here we go. Send help, please.
So Renee,
on this, right?
Yes.
All right. So can you place that up on the shelf for us on the top?
that's Renee. We still have a hat.
We still have a pool.
Got anything else? Anything else to give away?
Ah,
Look at this pool.
Oh, you took it away from me. I was holding it.
Anybody interested in that pool? We still got everybody's names on there because nothing was a repeat prize.
Lady and children not included.
Hey, we got a hanging lady.
I said, "What I'm saying, my computer."
Stephanie Cantu, we're gonna go ahead and add you.
Oh, yeah, dogs love it.
Stephanie, we're gonna add you to our wheel of names. Yes, we're enjoying the raindrops. I hope you enjoyed that lightning bolt that looked like it was right on top of your house, right out our back window. So
Pretty bright. I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but it was pretty bright.
Renee says, awesome, thanks for the jar of jam.
Well, definitely, man.
Estelle says, thanks for your entertainment with a big heart. I'm guessing she's talking about that weather pattern.
Yes.
Oh, Mark! Hey, I want to go ahead and congratulate Mark Pinkston on getting that city council spot.
Good job.
Mark got that city council spot, and I have known Mark for, like we said on the show, about 20 years, and I know he's a man of his word, and he is going to make sure
That's
that the
fantastic.
changes that he wants to have done in Pleasanton happen.
That's good.
I have 100% faith in him. I'm going to go ahead and add Mark's name to the wheel. Guys, I'm going to read your names out. If you're not on the list, please comment. How long are we going to give them here?
1 minute.
1 minute. So I'm going to read the names out, and we'll give them 1 minute. We got Delilah, SB, Sean, Linda, Monica, Estelle, Jolie,
Jolene.
Tony Roy, Angie, Renee, Becky, Stephanie, and Mark. That's the name we have on the wheel. We're going to give you till 8:28 to comment. When are the hunting trips come up? Renee says. Oh, Renee. Are you talking about for us to give them away?
What are we giving away?
A hunting trip.
Let us know, Mark, if you're talking about us giving a hunting trip away.
That could be a thing that we give away.
We could give some dove hunts away. I wouldn't mind giving a house as a way. We probably do that.
I love it. I love it.
Along with backyard kitchen, you got that sticker on.
Yes.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna.
Let's see if you can.
30 seconds, guys. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So, you guys, go ahead and tell them who's going to be our guest.
The guest, we're going to have Michelle from Past, and she is going to come out and talk to us about all the good things that they do in our region, not just as a county, but our region as well. And we're going to see and learn all the different things that she has to say to get some information, as well as, talk about ways to help get them some funding, because they are a organization that can use funding, not just from different entities, but from the community as well.
Yeah, guys, if y'all don't know about CAST, it's Child Abuse South Texas, right? Is the Child Awareness South Texas, but they really Child Advocacy. I knew it was an acronym.
Jolene works there.
Jolene.
She's a part of it.
Did I get it right? Child Advocacy South Texas.
Well, it says it on here.
Oh, well, that helps. We probably could just put the sticker.
We could. But you can actually find them at www.castcac.org.
And next week, we're going to have her on. We're going to have Michelle on just to talk to us. She is going to give us a QR code for you guys to scan just to see how you can help. Because they're an organization that can always use monetary funds. They can always use money. All right, we're up on that minute. Let's spin the wheel. Look at it. Here we go. I haven't taken any names off, and we're going to spin the wheel. This is for the pool.
The pool.
Drum roll.
Filled with Pearl Jam.
It's going to really.
Jennifer. Who?
Sean Reese. Sean Reese, the guy who is always on the lake and lives half of his year in Florida.
Nice.
On this shallow inflatable pool with a seahorse that you can hook up to the water and it will spin on you the whole time as you go to the top in the middle of it. Sean, congratulations. I'm going to put it right in here. And guys, we're going to go one more break. I know it seems like we've had a lot of breaks. We're going to go one more break, and we have one more giveaway.
One more. How many bottles did we give away? First of all, just one. We got one more bottle to give away.
We got a hat giveaway
and a hat.
And we probably got a couple more JoeDeCarlo weather pattern.
Yeah.
Before we call it. So guys, hold on for a second, and we'll be right over.
Are you ready to shine? Make your mark this time. SoTex time is here. In the spotlight you'll climb. Join the wave of success. Let your brand be heard. In this vibrant show, spread the word, spread the word. Tune in, don't miss, now's your chance. Together we'll rise, let's take a stand. SoTex time, where your dreams collide. Come and advertise, let's take this ride. With every show, we bring the spark. Join us now, light up the dark.
In the heart of
Are you ready to
Texas, where the
shine?
stars
Make your
shine
mark
bright,
this time.
get you in a
So the
ride
time
on
is
a
here
warm
in
summer
the
night.
spotlight.
College stations where the Aggies cheer.
The river farm.
Austin's got a vibe
Hey guys,
for
welcome back.
reunion.
Hey guys.
We're here.
Texas!
Whatever my name is, stop it.
Well, one, three.
And the lovely Ken Roberts.
Yeah, man.
Ken Roberts here. I'm gonna walk this music off.
Oh, Texas! Where the
Guys, welcome back.
Welcome back.
We just wanted to talk a little bit about our guest that we had last week.
Sure.
Was Bobby Benson Jr.
Right.
Bobby Benson wrote this amazing book. Chef Ken's holding it up for you. You probably can't see it.
Shadows over Poteet.
It's called Shadows of Protein. I'm going to tell you right now, he alluded to some stuff that's probably a lot more real than.
Yeah, man. You know the disclaimer on all the Fantastic movies, it says the characters' names and or faces have been changed to protect those.
Yes.
I think that Bobby just didn't do any of that. He's just calling people out that are actually in the city of Poteet.
I've never met Clay Rios, have you?
I know Clay Rios.
Personally.
Yes. Red Barn drinker.
Yes. But the reason we're holding Bobby's book up and talking about him is because Chef Ken had a lot of great things to say about him, and we wanted to make sure he thanked him. So go ahead.
Shout out time.
I've been in boutique for about 3 years, and he's one of the first guys that I met. And because he's in charge of a lot of the events, you know, I met him. He was real quiet, but I kept on talking to him. I said, "Hey man, just make sure you get my name out there." And when I said that to him, every time an event popped up, he would call me, and that's how you get a chance to get out there.
Yeah.
People like Bobby who is around that stuff.
Sure.
And able to give you opportunity. Now, you know, I didn't get a lot of things, but I was like the judge for everything.
Yeah.
So I got a chance to see other people cook. And I didn't want to compete. I just want to learn the business. And Bobby would always put me in.
He does.
And then after I learned the business, I wanted to be part of the business.
Yeah.
So when Bobby opened up doors for me, and I told him to just say thank you to that. And well, he wrote this book.
I wrote a book.
Really, the reason that we created this show, and you know, people can say whatever they want to say, and people have said some stuff like, "Oh, you guys just want to make Poteet all about you." That's not the case at all. What we're trying to do here, guys, is to lift up Poteet and to put our faces on Poteet to say, "This is Poteet.
Yeah, man.
This is why we love Poteet, and this is why you should love Poteet too." And we're trying to lift up all of our friends, like Chef Ken, like Mark Kingston, who was successful.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I'm not saying we did it, but
Yeah, no. It's not right for you to say that because he is your friend. He's not a friend of mine, but hey, you owe us, buddy. You owe us. That's because you came on to our wonderful show, and then we talked about the stuff you're going to do. Then you won. Don't make us look bad, son. Don't make us look bad. Oh, that's him right now. Dear Donovan, shut your mouth. I will come to your house and punch you square in the jaw. Please know that I will.
I am now a city councilman, so I'll have your Mark did comment, and this is exactly what we're talking about. Mark commented, we're here to build a community.
There you go.
Being local.
Yeah,
And
man.
that's 100% it.
I got some shout out, man.
Oh, I love shout out time.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I love shout out time.
Pat, look, the whole time I was the cook at the boutique, it was just different. When they walked in, and my wife was like, "Well, look at this."
Yeah, man. They're different.
So what happened? He has the duck hunt, all these things to have. He would come to me to take a day like the day before. Hey, I'm doing this one. I said, yeah, that's cool. But he always brought events to me, and that's the way I like to work. But I would never find out about that if you guys wouldn't be the kind of people that you are. And that's why I shout out to get to know that you can. OT is one of those cities I've never heard of. I live here.
Yeah.
And it's always good to find genuine people.
Oh, yeah, fantastic.
Because they own you.
Yes.
Now I got a chance to know more about them. And I didn't know about strawberry stuff, but I've been out here a couple times and like everybody that didn't cook, man, I had a good time.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
This was great because there were so many people.
I get it, man.
And they were just eating up everything, and it was great. So thank you guys. So
Yes.
Guys, you said the same thing.
They're fantastic people. First time I met them, I didn't like them. Second time I met them, I like Pat more than I like Joanne. That now I don't like Joanne much. I like Pat a lot, but
You know what? You're from the owners.
no, man, fantastic people. If we had a contest for Mr. and Mrs. Strawberry Petite, they would win. Because that's what they do, man.
You want to break it right here on the show?
Let me pull up the camera on just her.
No, 'cause you know I hate cameras.
Put it on.
I was recently crowned Miss Elegant Petite for 2025. Lord, hold on.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
For agriculture awareness, and my platform is to advocate for women in agriculture and women in STEM. And in January, I will be competing for the state title.
That is incredible. What? See, I say things and they manifest. Just like the kid's gonna win the lottery and then come back. We're gonna build a 3-story studio and make barbecue out of the first floor and DJ out of the second one, then some kind of a nightclub at the third, and also a studio sometime. I'm still working out the dynamics in my head.
So yesterday, Bruce Eichmann posted a picture of the Franklin store.
Yeah, man.
Those of you that don't know me, which I think every single one of the people that's in here knows, but may not know everything about the Franklin store. The Franklin store was originally the Amphion Franklin store, and then in the 1920s, that was owned by my great grandparents. You're talking 1920s, so that was my grandpa's grandpa. So that's great.
That's
really
great.
good people. Yeah, they were really great people.
Man.
But they were owned by my grandpa's grandparents. The Amphion store was before Pokey was even a thing.
Sure, no.
They ran the railroad through Pokey, and then the railroad is no longer in Pokey, but they ran the railroad through Pokey. Pokey proper became Pokey.
Yeah, man.
Because the guy who ran the post office, last name was
Yeah.
Pokey. So
You remember his first name? I'll tell you right now. Mr.
Yeah, Mr. Pokey. Yeah, that's right. It was Francis Pokey, right?
Francis. And then there's also Marion.
Yep.
So, anyways.
But back in the 1920s, they moved the Franklin store to the downtown Pokey to match up with where all the people were at that point in time.
Yeah,
and where the industry was and where the shipping lanes were. A lot easier to get blue jeans and Star Wars t-shirts.
Yeah, man, that's what I got. That was my school supply list right there.
I'm basically saying what Donovan's comment was on my post.
Yeah.
But I want to thank Bruce Eichmann for taking that picture. It really stirred a lot of things within me. I spent some time in that store. I was about 7 years old. I still remember the smell of it.
Sure, me too, man, because there was a very distinct smell. And I'm going to, so for whatever reasons or another, I always thought the worst thing that could ever happen to me was for me to lose my memory. Okay? So every time I have a chance to recant a tale, I do it. Here's the problem. It is etched into my brain with detail. So I'm going to take you and everybody into the Franklin's department store right now. Okay?
Here goes.
So as you're exiting Ariaga's grocery store to the right, you keep on traveling down up until you get to the point of the Franklin store. It's got windows that are tilted at a 30-degree angle, right? They're surrounded by brick. In front of those, there was planters that had seasonal plants. Once you make your way to the middle of that area, there's an alcove. There's a small ramp, and there was a door. You open that door, and it had door chimes hanging at the end and right in the center. You push the door open, start walking up a ramp. Immediately to the right, there were different types, sizes of all men's blue jeans that were there. To the left, there was dresses and shorts for the women. You keep on going further back, you climb up another ramp. There were gardening supplies, farming supplies, seeds, and some small groceries. Up to the right, more clothing and implements. Right in the center, that's where the cash register was at. You walked in that place, you could smell brand new clothing, school supplies, and seeds. Turn around, you walk out. That is what Franklin's store was about.
It's fantastic.
Remember, man.
It got deadly quiet in here because I think all of us were living that moment with you, even though I was the only one that also went in that store. Yeah, got almost tears in my eyes a little bit. What I remember vaguely about the store before they shut it down, my cousin and I used to go in there when we were 4 or 5 years old, and my grandma was still alive, and we would go and find old aluminum cans, crunch them up, and we would play hockey with them. We'd kick them all over the store. My grandma would say,
I can see a 9-year-old Pat doing that.
that was a 4-year-old Pat.
I can see him doing that now.
Yeah. But here's I'm going to share with you guys that picture. Joe said, got a picture.
It's fantastic.
That's a picture of the old Franklin store there. Bruce he does a really good job. And I complimented Bruce earlier this week. He really does a great job of capturing a story with an image.
Yeah.
This is what I was going to ask you. One more shout out. Bruce, when I'm in your office, say something about his work is excellent.
Sure it is, man.
He works on the description. He captures things that you would believe. He's awesome.
And his wife does the same. They're a very powerful team. And you know, if I hate to say it, and I hate to use it like this word, but so people wish they could have superpowers, right? You know, some people do. Some people wish they could be superheroes of some sort. A photographer's superpower is to actually stop and capture time forever. And that's one of the most incredible things that people can do.
I know
Take as many pictures as you can.
I don't know. I know you don't have your glasses on, but guess who just commented a big part on our post?
Barack Obama.
Close.
Susan Sarandon.
A little further away.
Bruce Ackman.
Yes! Bruce, hey, welcome to the show, Bruce. You must have had itchy ears or something, knew somebody was talking about you, huh? That's why he commented. He must have known we were talking about
I'm
him.
telling you, man.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to put his name on the wheel. Do we still have a bottle of wine to give away?
We got all kinds of stuff here, man.
Guys, I'm going to read off the names.
Saw an iPad here earlier.
Before we close this out, I'm going to read off the names. We still have a hat to give away. We still have a bottle of wine
Bottle of wine.
to give away. We're going to give both those away right here at the end of the show. But I'm going to read off the names I have. We're going to give you a little split second. We're going to give you to about, I don't know, 8:46.
846. Round number.
On here. If you were not on our list, we need you to comment so we can add you to our list. But these are the people that are on the list. Delilah, Esme, Sean, Linda, Monica, Estelle, Jolene, Tony Roy, Angie, Renee, Becky, Stephanie, Mark, and Bruce. You guys are the ones that I have on my wheel.
Fantastic.
We're going to give you about 4 minutes to go on there.
And we're going to do a 2-minute recap of everything we talked about. So thank you to JoeDeCarlo from WOAI for coming in and entertaining us with those fantastic graphics that Pat pulled up.
I'll get them for you. Right, I'm going to give you actually a different graphic right now.
Okay. Whoa. Talk about your tropical depression.
Yeah, that's.
They're adults. I know y'all are both adults.
So as Joe explained, that omega cycle, the omega block is what it's called.
Yeah.
The omega block.
Okay.
It really brings cold air down into areas that normally wouldn't have it this time of year.
Coming in from
coming in from the north.
Coming in from the north.
It really sags down.
Right.
It makes the temperature kind of nippy.
Sure. And you bring up a valid point. Points.
Oh my God.
No, because there are several that he was talking about. And
Did you say a bear?
yeah, where was I going with this? Regardless, Chef Ken came out here with some fantastic treats.
Yes.
Shout out to the missus for letting him follow his dream.
Absolutely.
Let's see now. We're gonna get a shout out to your friend from Pleasanton,
Mark Pinkston.
Mark Pinkston. Congratulations once again. You owe us big time.
I'm not saying you owe us, if I ever get a ticket, bro.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Let's see who else we got on the list. Oh, Bruce Eichmann taking great pictures. I want to give a shout out to the Rotary Club, man. They're always doing their thing, man. Always doing their stuff. They're doing stuff.
Full of action and community involvement.
Yeah, man.
Always following the pillars of the Rotary. Always making sure that is it the truth?
Is it the truth, man? Exactly, man.
Beneficial.
Right.
Right.
And what's the last one?
Is it fun?
Oh, Bobby, yes.
Is it bad? Bobby Martinez at the end of every Rotary event.
He's been doing it for 12 years. So
We got 4 pillars. Bobby always has to do it.
yeah. Let's
There we
see,
are. 8:47. It's time to spin the wheel, and we
auction it off, man.
and we got an extra person in there. And remember, you're on our list.
Oh,
someone else.
yeah. Oh, that's Mark.
Coaching Rotary rocks. I'm gonna pull that comment up and
Yeah.
give that a heart later
Yeah,
on.
we're gonna start selling rocks from the Rotary, right? Is that what we're doing?
Hey guys,
Yeah, the pet rock, the Rotary rock. Good for showing and throwing.
before we go too far, before we spin the wheel, I just want to say, Mark, if you live in Pleasanton, anyone local can join the Coaching Rotary.
That's right, man. We got some Pleasanton
We got
guys.
some people in Coaching Rotary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, we're one of the better clubs to be a part of
Right.
because we only charge $10 for lunch.
Not to mention we got a color TV. Huh?
Yeah. And we got a TV, and we have one of the biggest events that's a Rotary hosted event in the nation.
What's it called again?
I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called the Poteet Strawberry Festival.
Let me Google it.
I don't know if you've heard of it.
Oh, yes, and we have our.
What?
Love to have you.
So the Poteet Strawberry Festival started in 1948, and the city population of Poteet is at under 4,000. Yet it brings in close to 250,000 in over 5 days. That festival?
That's what that is.
I
Biggest
knew
small
it.
town festival in the nation. Biggest agricultural.
Yes.
festival.
So next week, we're going to have a guest speaker from Jordanton, and well, actually they're countywide. They're going to be hosting, or they're going to be co-hosting with us at Brad's Backyard Kitchen, which is Brad's going to be holding its 5-year anniversary. Giving a shout out to all the customers he's had. The guy's got a great fan base, man. So
These people want some prizes.
no prizes.
They
They're
want
like,
prizes.
Mr. Garcia, please shut your
What's
mouth.
next up? We got a hat and we
Got
got
a
a
hat.
bottle of wine.
Hat and a bottle of wine.
Let's go to the hat first and save the bottle of wine for last. Best for last. All right. This is for a custom SoTex Outdoors hat. And the winner is Bruce Eichmann.
Congratulations, Bruce.
Please stop by our new location at Franklin's
At Franklin's
Franklin's store, located downtown Avenue H.
That's where these will be for sale.
Right.
Maybe in a couple years.
Maybe.
After Ken wins the lottery.
Yes.
Yeah. When Ken wins the lottery, we're gonna open up a barbecue joint.
Yeah, man. And, another studio with more
Another
lights.
studio, more lights, and we'll have a crowd behind us.
Sure enough, man.
It's like just a crown, I was like.
Oh,
She'll be wearing her
are
crown.
you wearing a crown? Dude, smoking,
I got it.
you smoking to an existence. I'm talking about the big show. The big show.
She'll be wearing her crown. We'll be in Chef Ken's barbecue joint downtown with Donovan's wine from his place right across the road.
Yeah, man. Right, cool, man. We can ride mini bikes to and fro. Yeah, you can buy that. You can buy us like 20 mini bikes. That's what we do. That's what
The only issue is we can't call it Franklin's barbecue because there's already
right,
Franklin's
right. Maybe we could hire some former parolees or prisoners and call it Shanklin's.
Yeah.
Huh?
Or hear me out. We don't even have to change the letters. We just need to add letters. Franklin's
Fire, good.
And think about it. We're taking this building.
Yeah,
and
man.
We're changing it into
We're doing it.
something.
Yeah, man.
Franklinstein's.
Frankenstein's. I want a shirt that says that by tomorrow on my desk.
Franklinstein's.
I don't have a desk.
We
I'll
guys
send you
buy
a
a
desk.
shirt. Franklinstein's.
I'll send you a desk.
Franklinstein. All right.
With a bolt.
We have more viewers right now than we've had the entire.
Yeah. Go home already. Get out of here.
James, you can get some wine. Put
Guys.
your name in the comments.
Yeah.
We're coming up on 2 hours. This is our longest podcast we've ever had.
I have not. I'm.
You ate tomatoes. You ate
But I ate so much, I want to fall asleep right now. Y'all are making way too much noise for me.
We have one more prize to give away. It's a bottle of wine. What kind of can you tell us about that wine you're giving away?
Yeah. So it's going to be our premiere. This is our top seller. This is the original Blackbird, and just so you guys will know, this label we had a lot of trouble approving because it actually came from a photograph, which was a depiction, and that depiction turned into a caricature. The original bird has drops of blood coming out of his mouth. So we were told that it promoted violence, and we had to change it up. So all I did was change the color of the bird's beak from blood red to orange. So that's Donovan getting around Donovan things. That's what he does. So
Donovan, before I ask you this next question, I just wanted to go ahead and tell, now that we have 15 live viewers, more viewers than we've ever had.
What's your name on the list?
If you're here, we have less than 15 names right now. If you're here, 15 live viewers, and we don't have you on our list, please comment your name or say I'm here or whatever. I'm gonna reach out the list. We got Delilah, Esme, Sean, Minda, Monica, Estelle, Jolene, Tony Roy, Angie, Renee, Becky, Stephanie, Mark, Bruce, and Anna. If you were not on that list, what did Tony Roy say? It wasn't blood, it was strawberry juice.
yeah. It was just strawberry juice. That's what he was eating. Thank you,
Guys,
Tony.
if you are not on that list that I just read out, please go ahead and comment so we can add you to the list, because the more names on the field, the more times the thing has to spin around, and it's a lot more fun on our end.
Yeah, most definitely.
That makes it way more
exciting
exciting.
on our end.
Sean, you cannot comment your wife's name.
Maybe he's tagging her so that she can say she's here.
Yeah, but you gotta use her account. Sean,
What's the official rule? Donovan, go to judge.
I guess tie goes to the runner. What are we talking about? I was daydreaming here. Had a little bit too much drinking earlier.
Yeah. One Modelo.
Oh, we got somebody.
Oh, Jim Byron.
Yeah. Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
I know her.
We're gonna go ahead and add her. Thank you for watching. We're gonna add you to the list. Guys, while we're gonna give it another 1 minute. Okay, Sean says she is listening with me. Oh, judge rolling.
Yeah, I'll allow it this time.
I'll allow it. We're gonna allow it. But then we're gonna allow
everybody's gonna be like, oh, yeah, JoeDeCarlo's watching too.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Elaine could be watching also. Let's see.
I'm gonna go ahead and put Kimberly's name on there. Kimberly Reese, you're on the list. We're glad you guys are here with us. Man, I had a joke to talk about. I had a joke to say.
let's hear it, man.
Okay, was it actually a joke or was it?
I can't remember what it was though.
You're probably not.
Take a look at your screen real quick.
Here we go.
Oh,
I disappeared again.
Look how Donovan got stuck. Oh man, I want to full screen this so bad.
You should.
Yeah, take the boobies off.
Donovan's been joking about getting stuck like that and like making himself stuck like that, and it worked. It worked.
Oh man.
I gotta go turn Donovan's camera on, unfortunately.
Are you gonna do a little dance for it? Let's see. Let me see how you turn on this camera.
Oh, Molly.
Oh my God, Pat, those are your best moves.
I wish you could
Wish y'all could see this.
I wish you could
He
see
is
this.
shaking.
No, man,
Dancing.
stop.
Whoa, put your shirt back on.
Unfortunately, there you are. You're back.
There he is. Thank you. Put your shirt back on.
Close call, man. Close call.
Shirt that you're wearing, and I noticed a little something.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that all
Pull it up
about?
close. I'm not gonna be able to see it right now.
Oh, it's like that's on the edge.
Yeah. Come over here, man. Get it.
Let me know when I'm on the screen.
Right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. You see that?
You stand up over here.
Can y'all see that white bear?
That is a pearl. Our other shirts say SoTex Farms with a red strawberry yellow tees, and this year we added a new shirt with a pearl.
Oh, that's creativity.
The original home of the pearl has a
Original home of the pearl, and we know for sure that there's gonna be one more home next year potentially. We had people asking about it.
Really? Okay.
We would love people to join us in it. You know, we would love for people to do a pearl with us because they are great. They're a fantastic berry.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
They've been producing since November, and we are still getting berries out of them. Actually, if you go in that clear, we should give a clamshell of pearls.
Fair return. Hang tight. Y'all stay there. No.
Hey, there's Kimberly. Kimberly actually showed up. Hello, Kimberly. Guys, Kimberly and Sean, are you here in San Antonio right now? If you are, please tell me yes or send me a message. Send me a message later, let me know. I want to know. Because Donovan is going to be at Alamo Brewery.
Yes.
Alamo Beer Company tomorrow at 7 o'clock to have the beer.
I know Sean loves beer.
Yeah, we're gonna have an unveiling of a new beer called Sweet Strawberry Sunrise 58. Ooh, look at that,
Look
man.
at those pearls.
Wait a minute, are these actually pearls or no?
Yes, those are pearls. They just
You sure?
He's got to try them just to make sure.
Oh, there we go. Whatever y'all need tonight, just taste it to make sure that it's good.
So guys, I'm going to pull up a picture of that strawberry beer right there. As Donovan is very, he looks like a 9-year-old kid sneaking berries up on the side of the camera.
I think he's waiting to find the perfect one.
That is the strawberry beer, the 1958 strawberry beer. And this picture,
Yeah, my dad. Thank you.
if you look at them side by side, they're
So, last year in January, I decided to not shave my mustache. And as it was going on, I was going through some crap, and I started thinking about my dad and the advice he should give me. And sometimes it was sweet, and sometimes it was very radical. But I grew this pinstripe mustache because that's what they used to wear in in World War II and in that time frame. Very that was part of the culture, right? So I remember one time in my youth, I told my dad that I was having a hard time, right? And he was listening to me. He was baiting me though to ask me what it was that I was so concerned with. And I told him some stuff. I said, yeah, it's kind of tough. He says, no, that's not tough. He goes, tough is being in Germany in 1944 in 15-degree weather, going uphill, knowing that you're going to meet an entire battalion of SS soldiers. He goes, you haven't eaten in 4 days, and all you had was water to drink from a creek. He goes, you're running out of ammunition, and there's no relief in sight. He goes, that's tough. So having said that, was a follow-up. He said, every day that you don't have a loaded 44 pointed at the back of your head and you're on your knees, he goes, is a great day. Every day that you get up, you cheat death. And I've been living my life like that for the longest time. So shout out to all the vets out there. Shout out to everybody who served our country. Shout out to those who are going to go and serve. And for those of you who made it back but are still over there, my heart goes out to you. Hope you come back soon.
Yeah, the guests we're gonna have next week. That was touching Donovan, by the way. Got me right here in the feelers.
I read it off the back of the cinnamon packet.
The guests we're gonna have next week. Speaking of those that are gonna be going to fight, Michelle, their son just made it through Air Force Basic.
Fantastic.
And he's going to be going in as a firefighter. However, they said that he aced his shooting test, like literally the best score in all of the people in basic. Aced his shooting, 12 shots with his left eye, 12 shots with his right eye, dead center every shot. So he actually qualifies to be basically the Air Force version of us.
Right. I got news for you, son.
They're gonna deploy you.
You may not be a firefighter for long.
Yeah.
But I want you to stay safe, do what you got to do,
And know that we'll be praying for you.
and know that we'll be here when you get back. That's all there's to it.
So, and I know we got some vets in the comments. Tony Roy being one of them.
Number one.
Tony Roy is so through the Rotary. I hate to keep on caveat off in different directions. That's what the show's for. It's to let people love to entertain. When we started our grant, our New Grower grant, it was to mirror what the Rotarians that started the Strawberry Festival wanted to do, which was to bring our veterans back to OT. Too many of them were staying at their port of call. Too many of them were coming back into New York and back into San Diego, back into these beautiful cities. I get it.
Yeah, I get it too, man.
And they wanted to figure why the hell not go back to OT?
Exactly.
I'm sure this went through every one of their brains. The Rotarians got together and decided, let's make something fun that will act as a homecoming and give our veterans a reason to come back to OT to do what we love, which is agriculture. This town was a big ag community at the time. It was a big truck farm community, and you know all about the truck farming. You know, I've been doing truck farming since forever. We started that grant to try to mirror what Rotary did.
Right.
We wanted veterans in there, and in our first year, we were able to get a veteran in there, and it just so happened to be a good friend of mine. That had zero weight, honestly. Him being a friend of mine had zero weight. We actually had a stand for voting, but
okay.
Because the Rotary is fair to all concerned. If we're voting on somebody, it's not fair. If they're a friend of ours, it's not fair. And I told Tony Roy, we're not going to vote on you. We want you, but we're not going to vote on you. And luckily, the Rotary had enough money in that cycle that we were able to bring 4 new growers.
That's fantastic. Who were the 4 again? Tell us.
We brought in the Machakas, which is now what do they call the farms? G&D Farm, and their logo is amazing. And I actually can release it up from media. Pull it up. It's a really cool blue cross with strawberry plants on it and vines going up, and then they have JoJo written across the middle, which is their grandson that's a special needs child that gets out in the field with them. Really cool story on their end. I really hope that we can help them be successful this year. They had a lot of issues with deer last year. You guys ever want to deer hunt? Get a hold of me.
Come on over, man.
Get a hold of me, and I'm going to go over to them. We're going to take care of the deer problem one way or another.
Right.
We have OT Interact, which is the junior version of the Rotary.
Right.
It's a club that helps to raise future leaders and show them, give back, you become a person of service. They do a lot for the community as well. They do events through the school. They have real estate parties or some of the Mother's Day events that they've had in the past. They volunteer wherever they can, different organizations that they can jump in and say, hey, we love to help. So they're doing stuff like that too. We have the Poteet FFA,
Mhm.
and of course, they do a lot of service things too, but they also raise animals because they're raising farmers.
Sure.
They are raising farmers, so this was a great thing. And so although they were awarded separately, they decided to collaborate and they grew their farmers together. And they're the Poteet Aggie Growers.
The Poteet Aggie Growers is the name of their
Farm.
farm. They combined their farms so that they could combine labor, and they were both growing off the same patch.
Sure.
So it gave them a good opportunity to get in there and grow together.
And then of course, our last one is Tony Roy.
Gideon's Gardens.
And they're beautiful kids.
Yep. They have lots of help and labor. Talking to you kids.
Yeah. Get to work.
Aliana, Alejandro.
Get to work.
Oh, wait,
Alejandro did help.
Come on.
We're talking to you, Aliana.
Two.
Marco.
He's going down the list. You're like, I got no ground to stand on.
Olivia, we need more help in taste testing.
Huh?
Olivia's the little one, but she can eat this much strawberries. But yeah, that's the 4 farms we got in last year.
Fantastic, man.
We were very excited about all 4 farms. This next season, we have this incoming season. We've already selected 2 fulls, and I'm not talking like full, like
Hey, what's up? What up, fool?
what up, full?
Ooh.
We have 2 FULL, 2 full.
That was close.
Yeah. We have two fulls that we're bringing in for this. People that were funding for 3,000 plants. They're plastic, they're grid, they're blue line, and the labor to install them. We have 2 groups that we're doing a full grant on, and then we have 1 farm that we're doing a partial. So we're just doing matching. So, and within them, actually, they're in an advantageous situation.
Sure enough, man.
The matching, because we're willing to match.
Whatever it is, they're willing to throw down.
We basically, to an extent, we told them we would do up to, what did we tell them?
Why did you ask me?
I want to say it was 6,000 plants. I want to say we told them that we would match them up to 6,000 plants.
That's healthy. That's a lot, man.
So that means they can grow 12,000 plants.
Yeah. So be careful what you wish for.
Yeah,
That's a lot of plants.
you can ask Tony Roy JoeDeCarlo, and I'm sure Tony Roy JoeDeCarlo are still watching. They hopped in at 7,000 this year or 8,000,
Almost 8,000.
and it's a lot. But you know what? They're going up next year.
Yeah.
They got the future.
That's good.
It's a lot of pain. It's a lot of work.
Sure it is.
You put your heart and soul into it, and then it can pay off.
Not even in a monetary sense. It's literally the difference of your labor.
Sure.
And seeing something that you have put in the ground, not knowing what the weather's
Right.
going to be, not knowing what health issues may arise, not knowing what anything can happen in life. If you put that very little plant in the ground, it's just a crown and roots. And eventually you have leaves that start popping up, and these leaves become a bigger plant, and then these plants produce flowers, and these flowers are turning into berries. Even if you don't win the big prize at the auction, knowing that you cultivated that, it's very.
It's very rewarding, and I'm hoping that if any of the farmers that are actually new growers and have started, depending on what your year was like, plus or minus, I do hope that you continue growing. At some point, a lot of the older growers, they're going to be non-existent. There's no two ways about it.
100%.
So somebody's going to have to step up and start doing these things, and we're looking to you, man. So
We have a comment from Tony Roy Martinez, Gideon's Gardens. He said, "Being a farmer is fun," with a gigantic smile.
yeah,
I somewhat feel that he's being sarcastic.
maybe so.
We saw him out there.
Yeah, we drove past him off the morning, gave us the one bigger wave. Honked our horns at him. It didn't look like he was having fun. I'm going to tell you that.
Hey, you know what? Give him a swimming pool. He will have fun.
Yeah, y'all need the swimming pool. Tony Roy, I'm going to tell you what. If you want one of those swimming pools, Tony Roy, you know Jennifer gave your swimming pool away. You want one of those swimming pools, and we can get a picture of you using that swimming pool.
Yeah, man.
You got a deal. I'll come get in the swimming pool with you. Let's go.
Dude, I've got the greatest idea. Like right here, right now.
All right.
We're going to raise money to help the Growers Grant by making a farmer's calendar.
I've been saying we need to do something like this. I can't get into it. I'm like,
No, we'll do it. We'll do it, man.
It raises money for the grant, and it helps us to keep
Yeah.
this tradition going and to keep this legacy going.
So we need the recipients, they should be a part of it.
Sure.
I'm not gonna force them to do it.
Yeah, we're gonna force them. We're gonna force them. We're gonna force them.
Take your clothes off.
But no,
Oh, no.
It's not that kind of calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well, oh, that's okay. Let me see what you got here.
So I want you to check out this weather pattern.
Because the weather's actually getting.
You wanted to be looking, right?
Yes.
So what do you think about that weather pattern?
Well, actually, you can actually see the masses of precipitation actually circling around the south and the east. You can actually see the cold front coming in down from the direction of Canada straight into Texas. If you look to the left of Texas and to the right of Texas, you have the perfect storm. The perfect storm right there, just waiting to implode into Texas. Fantastic, fantastic graphics there.
He's really milking this one.
Wow. We'll keep you abreast of the situation.
Weather patterns. Weather patterns easy. Okay, so let's get these pearls away. Who wants to win some pearls? I'm going to read these names out. Delilah, Ebony, John, Linda, Monica, Estelle,
Jolene,
Tony Roy, Angie, Renee, Becky, Stephanie, Mark, Bruce, Anna, Jen,
dude,
and Kimberly Reese.
there's like 60 people.
I'm telling you. Those are the names we have on there. Is anybody watching right now?
Oh, look at Estelle's comment.
Being a farmer's daughter is better.
Well, that's my
You
sister.
know what? I think that our girls would agree with that. They just go up there and have.
They just walk out.
We never paid for groceries, man.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
All the built her house in the strawberry patch.
I noticed.
So she just walks out of her house to go to work. She's like, oh,
Yeah, there's some berries.
So there's a section, when we have strawberry rows, you put them out next year, and I'll show you. The first 5 feet. of
Yeah, they're gone.
all these rows is gone.
It's
You'll
gone.
see her with her little snap.
Because they're closer. They're closer. Yeah, that's what she does, man.
so guys, if I didn't say your name, write it. We're gonna give you till 9:14. I can't believe it's that late.
It's late.
Yeah, what's the
No, actually, I'm. This is. I usually wake up about this time.
I should.
Are you a vampire?
Well, I'm not so much a vampire as I am afraid of the sunlight. I actually drink blood just to keep my energy up, and
You're an iron content?
431 years old.
Esme, you were second on my list. You've been here the whole time.
Maybe she wasn't.
Esme commented, "Did you say me? I didn't hear it." With a bunch of sad faces.
I promise
Esme.
you, I know you're here.
Esme, you're second on my list.
Oh, Jen,
Jen, how are you gonna get strawberries?
I will
We
ship
can't-
them to her with
Overnight?
probably
Hold back?
on a Harley Davidson motorcycle.
Oh, there you go. Well, let's spin the wheel.
It's
It's time. 9:14.
It's time to go home, man.
We're gonna spin the wheel. We got pearl giveaway and we got a bottle of wine
Oh,
giveaway. So here
I
we
need
go.
to go home.
We're gonna spin the wheel. You'll just have to believe us of who it lands on. No. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Jolene, you won the pearls.
Yeah.
You won the 3/4 of a pearl.
I know.
Clamshell.
I may eat the rest before I get home,
We'll
Julie.
just give you a brand new one, Jolene. We're just gonna have one over with Donovan.
No, I'll take these to the house and you can actually pick them up tomorrow at the Alamo. All right? Yeah, yeah.
Is she coming?
Oh, yeah, she'll be there.
Estelle just now commenting about that bottle.
Oh, I'm the Beetlejuice?
It's beetroot juice.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Everybody protecting me. I got attorneys that I didn't even know of. Yeah, Jolene and her husband, I don't want to say they're rhinos, but they know a lot of people. And to the best of my calculations, so we have our point of sale system is through Square. They have purchased about $1,100 of wine since we opened.
Maybe they give it away as gifts.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I doubt it.
You never know.
They drink it.
Joey,
That's our
so
drink.
are you drinking it or are you sharing with friends and family?
They never left the winery. They were there. They drank it.
Did they roll out?
No.
Did they sit down?
No.
They were.
I left and left them with the keys. Jolene has the key to the winery. I'm not joking. She has her own key.
That's a committed fan.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Are they only fans?
Oh, back to the weather. Let's go home, man.
Yeah. Hey, before we go on, last thing. We we brought up the Franklin store.
Sure.
When I posted that the other day, Martin Gonzalez was like, "Oh, that's so cool." He went and opened up the yearbook that he had in his house.
I saw that post somewhere, but where?
The 1955 OT High School yearbook, and he found this advertisement in it.
Franklin Brothers. All your needs under one roof. But I know. More importantly, the phone number is 63833.
63833.
It's fantastic, man.
From an advertisement, and then under that advertisement was my grandfather's uncle. My grandfather's uncle wished good luck to the seniors from the Mallory C. Franklins. Because
So
that may be confusing to you guys, some of you guys may get it, but back in the day, a long time ago, they used to say you were Mr. and Mrs. Mallory C. Franklin.
Right.
You just took your husband's name.
Yeah.
You no longer had your name.
No, it was done.
You were Mrs. Mallory C. Franklin.
That was it, man.
That says,
There was also a scholarship under his name.
yeah. And Mallory was one of the founders of the Poteet Rotary Club. Not the Strawberry Club.
Yeah.
Rotary.
Yeah.
It's really big.
So just so people know, from the direction of the Franklin store to, well, where the new side of the winery is going to be, in that area, that's where the volunteer fire department is, that used to be the Civic Center.
Mm-hmm.
So the Civic Center is where the EMS building and training center is at. That is where they held the strawberry auction.
Oh, okay.
So people would gather there, and they would have food booths and vendor booths all up and down Avenue H. The entire block would just shut off, right? It was just closed to the public. That was the end of it. And then you had all these fantastic food booths. There's a photograph I have of a radio station called KBUC, K-Buck Radio. And they had a minivan, it was a trailer, and they would broadcast live from a strawberry festival. And you had the most wonderful day if the DJ from K-Buck said, "Hey, young fella, what's your name?" "My name's Don Garcia, and I'm a good farmer, and I know what." "Really? That's great news, son. Who's your daddy?" "My dad's Lolo Garcia." "Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you, sir. You get $50. Tell your dad not to eat us up." No, it was cool, man. K-Buck was great, dude. K-Buck was the best.
Yeah, our friendly neighborhood Pleasanton City Councilman, our patron says K-Buck was the best.
That's right, man.
No.
No, that's not. We got one more thing to do. So bottle of wine, let's get a workout on.
Yeah, bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine. There you go.
There it is. I thought you froze again.
Yeah, right.
Don kept joking that he was going to do this.
That would have been the funniest thing because
He kept joking he was going to do that. And it's funny because it froze exactly like how he was joking.
Tylenol 3, my only friend.
You've been manifesting things all night.
I know. Dude, if I could manifest a grilled cheese sandwich when I get home.
Can you manifest a sweepstakes between the two of us next year?
Oh yeah, no, that'd be great, dude.
I don't care if you're grand or reserve or the other end. Guys, if y'all are good at manifesting, I'm talking either grand reserve for us, grand reserve for Donovan.
Yeah. It
And,
doesn't matter.
Lotto for Kenny.
Sure enough.
And then this whole town can take care of it.
Oh, yeah. Mini bikes for everybody. Oh, mini bikes for some. Mini bikes for some. For most.
I'm getting a pink one. I already said it.
I'm getting a gray one, man.
What color do you want?
They only come in 2 colors. There's just 2 colors. No, there's only 2 colors, man.
What color do you want?
All right.
I'm gonna take one, and I'm gonna roll around my shirt because I'm just Kenny.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see that? You see Barbie? I'm just kidding.
I like that, man.
And
Oh, this is
it
my.
worked, right?
This is our.
Let's get that all one way.
Oh, our probation officer, Mr. Garcia. Please know that you are past the curfew.
And you were hanging out with alcohol.
You shouldn't be drinking at this point. Please know that.
I saw you drink that Modelo on camera.
Because the chances are.
All right, so we're gonna spin the wheel. Let's see what happens. This is for the bottom line.
Go, 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 go.
Guess what? Oh my God! That was. I wish y'all could have seen that. It was
For two people.
this close to being Esme Sam Castillo.
And she's been here since.
And she's been here the whole time.
The whole time tonight.
But Sean, you want a bottle of wine.
You know what? Ask me, because I'm super cool. You get a bottle of wine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Donovan's feeling generous.
I like to talk to you.
Oh.
Hey, you gotta take advantage of whatever situation you got, but Esme, yeah.
Speaking of weather.
Before we go, we're gonna let Donovan live out his weather fantasies. So Donovan, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the frontal map. It's gonna be the close up.
Wow.
And, that's the front boundary right now, sitting just over the road.
Oh, that is fantastic. So if, let's go ahead and look into the southern part of Atascosa County where we're actually situated. We have winds heading out of the east at about 18 miles an hour, and precipitation is at an all-time low, less than 10% over the next couple of days. We're going to have precipitation probably on Saturday and Sunday, so if there's any chance of rain, it's going to be on Saturday or Sunday. The temperatures are going to reach and peak at over 100 degrees by Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So if you want to get your kicks in, let's do it. Come join us at the Alamo Brewery in San Antonio, Texas, in about the area of Cherry Street and the Alamo Dome. Come join us for a pint. It's going to be some good stuff. So back to you guys at the news station. We'll see ya.
We're going to pull up that national map today, and that national map is going to go ahead and show that we have 2 little pressure cells on both sides of the United States.
Wow.
That's what we call the negative block. It's a really rare thing for us to see.
That is
At least
fantastic. Fantastic. Going through the.
We got hair problems.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So we will be going tomorrow evening.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Only
After.
Olivia has been inducted into Palo Alto College's National Society of Leadership and Success.
That is fantastic. How old is she again? 16, and she's already doing great things, man. I think it has a lot to do with her upbringing, great parents.
Try.
Gotta have strong support there. You support your kids, and you'll be good to go. We got a great mommy and daddy. So
Mostly
great
that-
child, man.
Most of that thing, I just kind of walk around.
Yeah, no, that's not true, man. He's lying. He's lying through what's left of his teeth.
I just
That
kind
guy's a
of,
good guy.
thumb my nose out and have the strawberry patch and say,
Yeah.
yeah, growing. There's plants.
She's doing great things. We're very proud of her. Proud of all the kids.
Yes.
Proud of all the kids. This one is my baby.
Right.
Years.
That's
Yeah.
what do you mean in a few years?
In a few days.
In a few days.
What's 15 was a few years.
Wow.
A few days.
Yeah.
In a few days.
That's fantastic, man. Congratulations to you, young lady. Do great things. Don't disappoint us. We're going on hour number 12 on this Facebook
Y'all
Live.
still have more people here than
Facebook Live that I said was going to only last 30 minutes this week. There's a text message where I said, hey, let's do it for 30 minutes. We can get our viewership and done.
we were going to make it nice and nice and short and make sure we got it done. But
So key ingredients, 1, fantastic barbecue chefs on hand. 2, pearls. 3, line. 4, probably foremost, great with a kick. Great with a kick.
As we said, we're getting the send-off music, and guys, here.
This episode of SoTex Time was powered by SoTex Farms, truly homegrown. SoTex Gear, find your happiness. SoTex Outdoors, the hunt never ends, and Blackbird 9 Winery in Poteet, Texas. Thanks for watching.
The sun sets low, another season fades, feels like letting go. Strawberry fields where laughter used to play. Gonna miss the taste, but tomorrow's a new day. Goodbye for now, but it won't be long. So here's to the fruit, the juice in our veins. Even as we bid farewell, love remains. Next season will come, as sure as the sun. Goodbye to the berries, love, we have just begun. Gather round, feeling that hope. Auction day shine bright, we learn how to cope. Trophies and ribbons, a crown on each head. But it's bittersweet, as the last ones are fed. The sweet scent lingers, memories stay strong. So here's to the fruit, the juice in our veins. Even as we did farewell, love remains. Next season will come, as sure as the sun. Goodbye to the berries, but we've just begun. A task goes that calls me back, it won't be long. Next year we'll be ready to sing our song.